fucked in the ass again or no?
Well, I mean, it's going out now.
Hey,
We lead with that.
hey, serious talk. I might have to jet for a moment in the middle of this because I told Ledger to call me at any time.
Yeah,
so.
yeah, no, that takes precedence. I will just act for you.
Okay, that's fine.
I don't know if that's a good idea, but we're gonna go with it anyway. This could be fun. So last left off, got companions, pets, awesome ambush drake companions to have and grow and have fun, and then you find oh yeah, we did finally go on. You find in this cave here, or this little area in there, you find Resmir, who you thought was dead. And she is surrounded by 5 berserker humans. And they decided to, well, she decided to try and take her sword back from Lumaroth, who would not give it up.
Wait, didn't we know that they respawned? I could have sworn.
Yeah, I told you outside a game.
What's the
that
death timer?
I figured out in game.
Do we know
What?
what the death timer is
I
for the
could have
next
sworn
respawn?
we figured it out in game.
No, she actually,
Nah, she took revive, dude. That's why.
yeah.
Oh,
She took
I thought they
Revivify.
disabled that.
I learned
Yeah.
it from what's his? Anyways, the
Either
monk
way.
dude.
Yeah, I wanted to
Yeah.
make sure. Our characters do know, but we didn't know that she would be in the game.
Leosin?
Right.
So.
Leosin?
Leosin. There we
Yeah.
go.
Alright, and the team fought them heartily, and the new guy, Martin, fell down quite a few times, was pretty useless, couldn't hit an Eldritch Splash to save his life. He did not have a penguin with him, apparently, and now there's a penguin, so that the penguin will save the day. And you guys heard one of the berserkers was able to get away and screamed, "Help, they're here," and you guys said, "Oh shit," and started running. And as you guys are running out of the area, as you guys are in now, you guys hear the word fire. Fuck you, you do this every podcast, go fuck yourself.
I'm just fucking with you. Everybody feels every podcast. Like,
Yes.
I better get to the meat and potatoes.
Yes, the rotatos.
We have rotated around the cave, and now we are standing just behind the bridge.
Yes, and you hear
This
the
is-
word fire.
Yeah. So what happens?
Does this bridge look like it's viable to cross?
Oh no, that's the other thing. It's broken.
7-foot gap.
Somebody broke it.
So what you're telling me is the bridge is not viable.
But we don't have to cross.
Oh,
it.
so
You don't have to cross it.
my dick across it.
So I thought we were underneath it. Like you're not.
You are underneath it.
running away.
You are underneath it. You get they're underneath. They already crossed the bridge and then they broke it and then they met up with you and Horkle who ran away. Yes, I have one too.
It wasn't for you.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, we're underneath this thing and we hear fire. Where are they shooting?
What's going on? Tell me. Now I need to know.
Shit! Fire! What?
And
Oh, we
you
have
guys
fire.
hear a whistling. You guys hear a whistling of arrows go up into the corridor of the of where you broke it, where the enemies would be coming from. And you notice that the arrows are coming from a direction ahead of you.
We're surrounded.
No, they're shooting.
Those
where we
look
came
like
out of.
friendly arrows. I run towards them.
I follow him.
Yes, we run.
With my arms
I had a
outstretched.
feeling this was going. I had a feeling this was what's going to happen. We run toward the arrows.
The other option is we're all dead, probably.
Okay.
Everybody roll a dexterity.
What do I have here?
Okay, good.
Dexterity,
Ooh.
just dexterity.
Or acrobatics, whichever one's
Okay.
better.
What if
Can I
they're
roll
oh!
athletics instead?
Wow.
Acrobatics roll?
First,
Can I roll athletics instead?
sure. No! Because
Yeah. Can I roll athletics as well?
if you're strength-based, you can, yeah. Well, let's see if
Can I
that makes
roll
any
religion?
difference.
No, I'm just kidding.
No, religion does not count. Okay. Alright,
I
so...
dodge
Alright,
with my religion.
you guys all dodge arrows that come at you. They all kind of are aimed a little bit higher than your head, but you guys, in your
Shield.
panic, you are unsure that they were actually going to hit you or not. So you guys just kind of innately dodged. You did like a horrible matrix dodge, except for Horkle, who is able to do a front flip, back flip, double combo to avoid all the arrows that are going after him.
I would like
'Cause-
for her to just walk through it, like sipping hot chocolate bullet and arrows just ching, 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 and they're just missing him.
I would like to scream like a little bitch while running.
Okay, scream like a little bitch.
Ah!
There we go.
Who's outside the cave? Do we see?
Uh,
We made it outside the cave. Where are we at?
you have not made it outside the cave. You guys have made it underneath the bridge, and you're now on the other side of the bridge, and you guys are currently passing the violet fungi that are dead. And you hear another round of volleys heading towards you and towards them. And I need another round of athletics or acrobatics checks.
That's athletics for me, and this is for camo. Whoop. The crit 1.
It's okay. That's only with advantage, so it's a fine. Hey, your
Yeah.
first one. Now you're gonna get 3 in a row, Tasty. Yeah.
You know, it's never gonna be for hitting anything. It's just gonna be for avoiding
The
shit.
second one was for a Rom.
Okay. You can change the name if you want to, by the way.
No, Rom works for me.
Okay. So everybody makes it through the second time. This time, though, you hear a few groans from up on that ledge. You're, and you guys make it up to the stairs, and this is where you see Leosin, his band of travelers, and a new guy who you assume is the guy that he was going to find. And Leosin looks at you guys and says, come on, let's get you out of here, And he keeps having his guys fire while he kind of covers you guys.
All right.
Thanks, new friend.
And so at this point, you guys are able to make it out of the cave safely, and you guys don't die. And
I'm
you
a
guys...
big fan of that not dying part.
Well, you were at full health, so it would have taken you a while.
I'm still a fan of not dying.
Yeah. All right. So you guys are back outside into this raider camp area where the cave entrance is. And Leosin says, keep going. You guys keep running toward the other end of the camp. The ones that are very low on health are really getting exhausted, really tired.
I have healing. I can provide healing.
Okay.
I don't think we need healing yet. Just wait.
Okay, running. Listening
Running.
to brother.
So you guys...
Move to the horses. Move.
You have horses.
And you guys make it a safe enough distance away that
Back and do this. Move to the horses.
Leosin says, "All right, guys, let's take a moment to breathe. These guys clearly need the rest. Let's take a moment, let them breathe."
And actually, I'm gonna bust out some food while we're doing that.
Sure.
Man.
Yeah. So Leosin goes to you guys. I see that you guys found the dragon hatchery that I was talking about.
Oh, is that what that was?
The dragon hatchery, you say? I've never
Yes!
known.
Incidentally, I hold up the message scroll. I thought you were waiting on this. Why are you here already?
Well, my buddy actually was on his way toward us, so we actually met up with him half a day's ride out, and we decided that he had heard that this was actually the same area that the dragon hatchery would be. So we decided that it might be a good idea for us to run back towards you guys and toward this camp and make sure that you guys don't get killed on your adventure of finding out more information for me.
Thank
Much
you, Sir
appreciated.
Leosin. Thank you, Sir Leosin. I'd like to introduce you to my new companion, Mr. Martin of Pelor.
Nice to
Pleasure's
meet you.
mine.
Nice to meet you.
We found him deep inside the cave, fighting off a pack of kobolds and cultists, as we were able to bring him into our party. We have much to tell you. I believe that we should at least get to our horses if they haven't already ran away, and we can tell you more about our adventures deep inside when we're near a safer location and healed. I say as I kind of clutch my chest a bit.
Sounds good.
Healing spells for everyone.
I'm good.
I think
Let's-
we're going back to the keep.
let's-
We need to heal. I mean,
Okay, no, we can wait till we get to the keep.
Incidentally, before we go, and at this point I want to pull out the message scroll. A couple things you should perhaps know. We dealt with quite a few in there, including Rezmir a second time.
That
The
doesn't
one-
surprise me.
Yes, you did inform us earlier. The one we were running away from was named Frulam. Is this one known to you?
Frulam Mondolath.
Sounds right.
She looks quite like him, or her, as I point to Nalco.
Not really.
Oh. Yes. Similar. Not as dark skinned though. Definitely not as. Definitely. Oh no offense. You definitely can look the part. However, your dark skin portrays the disguise that you are trying to do, sir or ma'am. I
I
apologize.
prestidigitate a little bit of light around him again from his show from before.
I'd like to check for racism. No, okay.
Can I check for privilege?
Yeah.
No.
God damn it.
Just have it. You don't check for it.
Oh, kitty. Oh. It's making cute, adorable noises. I'm getting distracted. This is not a good idea.
Or it's the best idea.
It's the best idea to just.
The GM.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we have a keep somewhere.
It's talking to you guys, not talking to me.
Yes.
I asked a question if you know about Frulam.
He responded yes.
Oh.
Yeah. He
Well,
said
what do you
yes.
know about her?
She is a higher ranking cult of the dragon wench, and she has been thwarting my plans to stop them for too long, and I need to desperately get her out of the picture to be able to further our end of getting rid of this cultist for the final time in this world.
Gotcha. Do you have any idea exactly what level of badass she is? Because the four of us, and I gesture towards the ones who are actually engaged in the fight, are kind of tapped out at the moment. But she is in there with a lot of her coterie destroyed.
She is a high enough level to take on all of you single-handedly while you guys are at full health.
Brush my
And if-
shoulder off. No problem.
I do
I
the
mean,
same.
hence the running away.
I do the
Indeed.
same, and I get a little bit of flesh off myself from the massive axe wounds that are still on me.
Sir, I don't mean to be rude, but can we make it back to the horses and to the camp and take a very long rest?
Of course.
Incidentally, as we walk, I'm gonna keep talking, actually, because I'm also going to point out on the message scroll where I had noted the planned movements for the cultists that we had found in Frulam's room.
Okay. So you show him the map and everything, and he goes, "It's what I feared, that they are moving more along the coastline and taking what they can as they go through, hitting all the smaller villages that not as many people know. It seems that they're heading towards Boulder's Gate, and then further from there, but I can't tell with this map." You guys are on your horses. You guys start heading off far enough distance.
I am pulling Tasty up onto the back of my war horse.
Much
Oh,
thanks.
crap.
And Camo hopefully can keep up as well.
Of course.
I feed Jorg a little bit more rations.
Do an animal handling check.
Oh God.
Oh, incidentally, Lumeroth, the Drake can stay.
The drink.
Ammo. You know.
Oh, the drink can say. I'm sorry.
I was somewhat less than receptive at first, and I'm on board.
As you feed the rations, you get your finger bit and blood starts to come out of your finger.
Lachlan, take the. I'm gonna toss Lachlan the last of my rations into my bag. Why don't you give Camo a little treat for helping you?
Here you go, boy.
By the way, Lumifor, your Aram is a medium size. So Lumeroth's a little bit bigger than yours, and then Martin's is a little tiny guy, basically like a who keeps biting him and hurting him, but then is defending him at the same time.
But he likes
Okay.
it.
He does like it. Martin takes it like a.
It's like James and Victory Bell from Pokemon. That's literally what it is.
Class reference.
Wow.
Wicca, old school.
Right. Oh, I love it when you. We're gonna have another one of those nights because that'd be great.
No, I'm sober. We're good.
No, I'm sober. We're good. We need to get you drunk.
That's the
It's
key.
not St. It's not St. Patty's.
No.
No, that's true. It's got to be special occasions like hot
To the
chocolate.
keep.
Exactly.
Well, you guys aren't able to make it to the keep because it'll be
To the
dusk.
camp.
Yes. So you guys make camp after 2 or 3 hours after dusk, and Leosin and his companions set up camp, make a big fire, start cooking a boar over the fire, and they'll just kind of look at you guys and, they're
I
just
make
wondering.
conversation with all of them.
And
Trying to make new
actually, I have
friends,
something
'cause I don't know
wanna
any of
do.
them.
We can
'Kay.
do it at any point here. But...
What do you want to do?
I want
I
to talk
just-
to. Oh,
Oh,
go ahead.
sorry. Go ahead.
No.
Okay. I just want to go aside by myself for a moment, and I found some bracers while we were in there, I think, or something like that. What was it that I actually found? They had dragon symbols on them. We found them in a room with a couple cultists. Do you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, I can find all that information for you. And then what did you want to do? You wanted
I
to just
just want to identify.
sure. And Martin, what did you want to do?
I want to go and talk with Sir Leosin, kind of ask him, where, what his lineage is, how he came to be a knight, and converse with his soldiers, and make a few jokes, then make a few new friends if possible.
You have small idle chit chat. Roll persuasion or performance, whichever one's better for you. They were scabbards? Oh yeah.
Oh, that's a terrible roll.
You make conversation, but most of them turn away from you. Only one seems somewhat interested in you, but then he falls asleep in the middle of your conversation.
No.
The sun is setting on this one, and I turn back to the group.
We have downtime right now. Yeah.
Yeah, you have a night's rest going on right now.
I have some poison barbs that I got. I would like to try to extract and make a weapon quotable poison from them if I can.
Okay. Out of the bar, so you want to make a little vial pouch and then be able to coat your knife or whatever.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Okay. Let's see. What do I
I
want?
would like to inspire him. If he needs a roll for this.
Horkle,
Yeah. What's up?
how many of those do you have?
I have 5.
Would you be willing to part with one for some gold?
Well, let me try to make these bad boys in some poison first, unless you need them unpoisoned. You want the barb or you want poison?
I was thinking more of the poison barb itself, but see how much poison you can make before I.
Yeah, let me milk
attempt
these
to
suckers.
I
Trying
would
to
I would like to inspire him, because Horkle's coming after you because you know that his knives are toxic.
Okay. Give me a survival check.
Oh no.
Are you proficient with
Hell
poison
no.
making?
No, I have proficiency with the poisoner's kit and stuff.
Oh well.
Yeah, use that instead.
Yeah, use that instead.
That's what you're good with, because you're an assassin, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
I was hoping particularly to take a more magical approach towards poisons because I have a bunch of int and arcana that I'm not using for anything. I don't know if that is a thing that is real, but I would like it to be.
It can be. So if you want to go more arcane, give me an arcana check, and Lumifor, you want to give him an inspiration.
Yes, I did. So
Okay.
that's a D6 he can add to his roll.
Right.
Or really any roll,
Yeah.
I'm not
Within 10 minutes. Okay. All
Oh,
right.
snap.
All right. So that's a 19. You are able to get about 2 full vials worth of poison, um, which would be able to coat each vial would coat your knife about 3 or 4 times. So you'd have about 8 uses out of it.
Sweet.
As well as due to the magical properties of the bard inspiring you, they actually do kind of a lingering damage as opposed to just a one-time poison. So it would be an extra d6 for 2 turns on the enemy, if the enemy lives, with the way that you
Sweet.
kill things.
I'm
I'll
gonna
look out
take
for
a
my
moment
stabby,
to
buddy.
say a prayer
Okay.
before I go off to bed.
Sure.
My religion checks suck.
Pelor is not listening tonight. You feel kind of empty, and so you go to bed kind of fitful, and you don't have a good night's sleep.
Before I go to bed, I want to join the guy who's on the first watch and just kind of stare into the fire for a while. Not really talk to him, but just like stare into the flames
Sure.
before going to bed. And I want to make a small prayer of gratitude for deliverance to my patron.
And I would like to tie Tasty's shoelaces together.
Okay, roll a sleight of hand.
Yo, watch this perception check.
Yo, that perception check gonna be a. You tie his shoes without him even knowing. He's so intent on that fire. You are able to do like a triple knot, quadruple loop, crazy thing that
This is
just.
gonna be, this is gonna happen a lot.
And then I sneak away.
Oh my god! And then he sneaks away. Man, this bard is just all around good at everything.
Expertise, brah.
Expertise.
Right.
Well, I'm gonna talk to my dude.
Okay.
Just make a prayer, and just kind of like see if there's any response from him.
What did you want to say to him in particular?
I wanted to thank him for delivering me from the darkness today, to see the light of the sun again.
Oh, you're praying.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. With your 13, you feel for a brief second, maybe 2, slight warmth growing inside you, and then it fades away, and you feel a little bit cold.
I nod and I go to sleep, and
Well, as you stand up from doing that, roll a dexterity.
Crit one into the fire.
Well, see, because
Wow.
you trip and you are able to catch yourself before you land your face into the fire, you actually put your hands on the hot stones that are covering up the campfire. So your hands get a little warm, and then you notice that your shoelaces are tied, and you don't understand why.
Damn pixies!
Those trolls stealing my left sock.
I agree. Damn pixies. I untie them and go to sleep.
Alright. Lachlan, the scabbards are just, they're special in the sense that they could pass off, they are from higher level cult people, so like if you put your sword in there, it could be kind of a deception increase, but other than that, they have no magical aura or anything that you discern. Alright, so let's see. Lumaroth prayed, went to bed. Martin prayed, went to bed. Naoko, what did you want to do?
How much HP do we recover for a night's rest?
Full.
Oh, full?
Yeah.
Then nothing. I'm just gonna chill for 4 hours around the campfire and wait for
Sure.
my nap.
Okay. Lachlan, after you check the scabbards, anything special? No?
No.
Luma 4.
I just went to bed, man.
You just went to bed?
I'm tired. Yeah.
Do
Long-
we know what what the things do? Are they magical? I'm curious.
What?
that what he found.
Oh no, they're not magical, but they would give you increased deception when trying to infiltrate the cultists because they are special for them only. So if you wear one, you kind of have an in some way, shape, or form.
Thank you.
No problem. And Horkle, after your poisoning, what did you want to do?
Nothing. Go to bed is fine. But I did for like the poison. What kind of like duration do you think, and how long would it take to like apply it reasonably?
Reasonably, it would take you probably about a minute. If you want to do it expertly to make it last longer, it would take you probably 5. But a minute would give you 10 minutes, and then 5 minutes would give you an hour.
What if
Okay,
he like
sweet,
dipped the sword in his pouch and then attacked with it?
It wouldn't. It would do some damage, but it would do reduced because it wasn't coated correctly. That's more of a sloshy water thing than an actual coating of poison.
Sweet. So then I'll just go to bed as long as there's no watch requirements.
Nope. No, they're gonna take the watch because they know that you guys are all like beaten and could really use the rest to feel better in the morning as opposed to having to stay up and.
They also know we're more important than them.
I'll remember that. So you guys have a good night's rest. Better than you guys expected. Everybody wakes up feeling refreshed.
Do we gain all our spell slots back with a long rest?
Yes.
Alright.
Yes, thank God.
The only thing that you get back that's halved is the hit die that you
I
used
have
up.
2 spells now.
I thought we gained a full. We only gain a hit die back.
No, you gain half of what you what you would have in total.
Yeah, we gain half our total hit die back, but you cannot exceed the maximum you can have. It's poorly worded.
Yes. So like if you have 4 hit die and you use 3 in one day, you only get 2 back. You're still gonna be short 1.
But if
But-
you have
So
4
wait,
hit die and don't.
when do I use my hit die? That's what I'm confused.
Short rest.
So if we never took a short rest, I have a 10 for hit die. I gain 5 for a long rest.
You
No,
would.
that's for when you're
You
gaining health.
regain full hit points on a long rest.
Okay.
The
that's
Yeah.
only
what I'm
short
doing.
rest you can use your hit die for regaining extra hit points.
Oh,
Right.
okay.
But then on a long rest, you only get half of those hit dies, your total hit die.
Okay.
Yeah,
Got it.
you guys have only taken like 2 or 3 short rests where that would have been useful, and most of the time you guys just did like lay on hands or healing word, and then you guys were fine, so you guys didn't use them, so it
Okay.
hasn't really come up.
Okay.
But-
That's why I was confused was between hit die and full life, but I
Yeah.
understand now.
So you guys wake up refreshed. There's some leftover boar and a few eggs that are there.
I heat mine up with prestidigitation and then dive in.
Is that a? Okay, that is. You just have the randomest things around your desk.
You have no idea.
Bearcat, use it in the top right.
I would like to wake up early
Top right.
Okay.
and then play a rousing morning song for everyone.
You just want to play a song more for enjoyment than anything else.
Have you seen One Piece, Lashak?
I have not.
Oh my god, it's such a great show.
Well, you know when Brooke does the handkerchief song for everyone when they're waking up?
Oh yeah.
That's what I'm thinking right now.
Nice. Totally worth it.
But, you know, he doesn't know that song.
I know. He will.
Okay, you can take whatever.
But that's my performance.
Oh my god. Did you like talk to Roll20 and told them to just give you like decent to high rolls every time? I don't think you've had a bad
Okay, I'm
first
sorry,
roll.
I don't think you recall when we were attempting
That's
to
actually-
stealth through the cave and I couldn't roll above a 5.
Oh, that's true. Yeah, it's stealth. It's like the one thing you're not good at.
Our skill monkeys, though.
What?
He's
Yeah.
getting +8 on those rolls. That's ridiculous.
Well, I have expertise in performance
that-
and
yeah.
sleight
sleight
of
of hand.
hand.
Yeah.
No, I guess that from the
I'd
numbers
like
that you're getting
to,
at our
since all
level.
this is happening, we're being inspired, we're feeling happy. I'm gonna pick up one of the larger, the femur from the boar, and
Okay.
camo. I'll try to get him excited.
Camo doesn't respond in a normal way that a dog would. you know, with the wagging of the tail and everything. However, Campbell does come over and kind of does like a playful thing of trying to like grab it from you as you kind of yank it away. But he doesn't wag his tail and do all that
Sure,
other fun
sure.
stuff.
I'm gonna toss it out and see if he goes for it.
Before you're able to get it far away from you, he's able to jump up in the air and grab it and then come back down in the same area. Oh my god! What is that?
Barry went to the keg, and this is what she pulled out of the keg.
That is blasphemy.
Look at that. That is over half a glass of head.
Can I
Oh,
take
no.
a negative D8 inspiration die?
Yes, you can.
Inspiration.
You are de-inspired. That is.
I'm sorry, guys. I've got to leave. I can't do this.
No, stay.
It hurts me.
This is my money.
Yeah,
It's
you're
in a
right.
head.
Wow.
Are you having second thoughts there, Pone?
Listen, if that's the only thing she does wrong, then everything else is right. So.
Oh.
The Spin Master.
You heard it here first.
Thanks, Garen.
Oh my god.
Justice.
Please no. If you pull that, I will literally
I'm
make sure that
going
you
to
fail.
yell the entire night we fight justice.
Oh my god.
So
I will.
right.
My ode to Kargan.
Oh.
Oh my
Okay,
god.
so we wake up.
Justice.
There's nothing better than that.
That's just ridiculous. You guys wake up. Lumifor sings a lively tune. Lumaroth plays Fetch with Camo.
I'm gonna feed Jorg again
Okay.
And
with
look
my
at it,
breakfast.
go.
And I want to clean his scales again using prestidigitation.
Okay. He kind of makes like a little snarling sound of enjoyment. And
Fine. While all this is going on, since I'm now bored, I'm just gonna look around. Do I see any interesting like herbs or plants?
I don't know.
Succulent herbs.
So
What I
what
have,
the-
what I have in mind is that I have an alchemist.
Okay. Give me a perception or investigation.
Or survival.
Hey,
No, because he's looking to see.
You become wounded and realize that you have to use your chemist skills to pay for the clerics that you cannot afford by making meth.
Yeah, the wounds are concentrated mostly in your lungs.
Yeah.
As
So,
well.
Yeah.
And
I
we,
imagine
and we
I'm
get
not finding much.
yeah,
of that.
breaking
You're not finding much.
uh,
Oh my god. Stop it.
Horkle. Before we move out and talk to our friends, I'm gonna motion Horkle over, not in a secret conversation. More, hey, Horkle,
Hey, what's up?
do you still have those spines?
I actually made poison vials. Are you still interested in one of them?
I'm interested in the spines. If you were able to salvage any of them.
Oh, you want like the dried up garbage spines?
Just the they're still sharp, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd like to take those if you don't mind.
Yeah, you can have those.
All right, I'd like those and try to fashion them at the end. I want to take some rope out. I want to take about 6 feet of rope out and push the spines through the end of the rope to turn it into we're talking like a makeshift mace type, or not mace, but like a cattails
Flail?
type of thing. Flail, thank you.
Okay.
That's some kinky shit.
You would use this like as a weapon?
Yes.
Okay.
No, he's gonna tie him up, and then he's got a few candles as well. And
Well, no, I'm just trying to think with a rope, something like that. I mean, you're only gonna get like maybe 2d4 damage at best.
That's generous.
That's what I'm saying. I said at best. I said at best. He would have to roll a natural to be able to put those in there to be able to get that to be.
don't worry about
I'm not worried about it. I'm
Yeah.
just amused.
Oop. That's not what I wanted.
Yeah.
No, I'd like to take them. We'll just even call it 3 feet of rope. It doesn't even have to be a big 3-4 feet of rope, and just kind of push them in. So we got 5 of them. So 3 and 2 on one side.
Okay. Give me. Oh man, I don't even know what kind of.
Self-flagellation shit.
That's a sleight of hand check if I ever saw one.
I don't know.
I feel like this
I'm
would
not
be-
even trying to do it sneakily. Like, I'm straight out just like.
No, but it's more of you're being dexterous about putting them in and stuff like that. That's what he's trying to go after.
Probably just straight up dex.
And hey, if that doesn't work, I'm gonna wrap my sword in this shit. So let's go.
Oh my god.
Instead of your blade, it's gonna be like
So,
mostly
all right,
rope.
no. I see where he's going with this, guys. All right, I'm gonna need some hot, steaming, like a kettle of tea, and I need to find as many ant hills as we can get. Because you gotta figure each ant is gonna give us a fraction of a fraction of a fraction of XP.
Yes!
And if I kill
Gets it.
all of them by pouring boiling water down the ant hill, I mean, we do this enough ant hills, we're gonna level up.
Guys,
I will end the
we're gonna
game
kill
now.
bugs and kill boars, so we can get the experience to kill this fucker.
Oh my
But boys
god.
with like 2 experience. How many do we have to kill?
4,682. I did the math. We got it, guys.
Anyway, so
Yeah, give me a sleight of hand. I don't love it, but the only other thing I
You
could
don't
come
have
up
to
with.
love it.
I'm gonna walk up and attempt to like
It's not bad.
annoying younger brother, like not take the rope out of his hands, but like grab it to look at and go, "Hey, brother, what are you doing?"
I'm gonna go to the sun as they're doing this and just kind of, like spend a few moments in appreciation to it.
Okay.
let it hit my face.
I need the brothers to make a strength check.
I mean, I'm not trying to take it from him. I'm just
No,
trying
I
to
know.
Okay, all right, I can strength check.
Yeah. Okay.
There it is.
Okay, so you grab the rope and you're just kind of like, "Hey, brother, what are you doing?" And then he just kind of yanks it out of your hand really quickly, and basically just telling you to fuck off, with his rope as he's trying to do it. You take some time creating this thing. You prick yourself a few times trying to get it through, but eventually you are able to make it, and it can do 1d4 damage.
Now, can I wrap my sword in it, give it a nice tight knot around the end of my sword?
This is just getting awkward.
This is getting really weird. Give me another sleight of hand check at disadvantage. You're not able to affix it well enough. It keeps kind of just sliding right off.
All right, I'm gonna roll it up and attach it to my belt, and we're gonna continue.
Okay.
One day.
Not today, though. Justice will not be served today.
Justice!
Oh, God. So Leosin comes over and says, "Good morning, fellows. How are you feeling today? You look a lot better than you did last night. You guys kind of looked like dog shit."
Yeah. So, what's next?
Well, in all honesty, we should probably go back and stop them from being able to
route
do
them
anything.
from the caves?
Yes, we should probably route them from the caves so that
Is that what
this.
we do, brother? I turned to look at Lumer off.
Lachlan, that the scroll that you have, does that go back to Leosin? Oh, and only Leosin?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you're telling me it's pretty worthless at this point.
Well, it was better than trying to remember their route.
Are we able to use it to let Falcon Moon, excuse me, what's his name? Governor Nighthill.
There you go.
I
No.
mean, he's not like the commander of this region or anything.
Who is this governor of the night?
Sure, but I'm sure Governor Nighthill would like to know about our journeys as he was the one to send us on this quest. Are we able to finish it out and let him know that we're going in?
You could
I
Set
don't
it off?
think it's.
you could send word
to
by
do that,
pigeon, but
But I
Do we
don't
have a pigeon?
know.
you don't. But
I turned to Nyarko.
Anything but a pigeon.
You
I could do
AC
seemed to
knows what I'm
transform into a
talking
wolf
about.
last time, yes?
Yes.
Perhaps you could speak with an animal, gain us a friend to move this letter.
Of course I can. I have
Oh.
a spell called Animal Messenger. Oh.
look at him
I
go.
mean, but
I just thought
why
it may
are
be a
we
good. I thought it may be a good
telling the
idea.
governor he has his own business.
The governor
doesn't
sent us
care
on this quest. It is my duty to make sure that town is safe, and
Go for it.
I believe that we should let him know of our journeys before we move back into this cave.
What is this over here, by the way? What is going on over here? Oh, okay. I was confused. That was a
Maybe
weird
it's-
bottle.
Yeah, it's a dripper bottle.
Yeah.
For my dripper. All right, so what are we doing? Can we find a bird or something, or a pigeon, or?
For your animal messenger, you don't have to do anything special. I don't know that one off the top of my head.
It says that I need to, by means of this spell, you use an animal to deliver a message. Yes. Choose a tiny beast that you can see within range, such as a squirrel, a blue jay, or a bat. Yeah. Then I specify a location.
For breaking Lachlan, 1 sec.
Yeah. And then it says, when the messenger arrives, it delivers a message to the creature described, replicated by the sound of your
I
voice.
got one of those somewhere too. Yes.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, there's birds around, so you're able to find. I mean, it's not terribly hard. You're in the middle of fields and some random trees, so there's some birds around.
All right. So I choose the baddest ass of all the birds to come and be my messenger.
Okay. It's not a it's nothing. It's a sparrow or a red robin. You know.
Oh,
Yum.
we
I'll
get
take the
burgers?
red robin.
Yeah, right.
Red Robin.
Yum. Yeah. So you find a robin, and it comes over to you, and it chirps, chirp, 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 chirp. That's all that everybody else hears, but you hear, what can I do for you?
So what? I look at Lumaroth. What am I gonna tell this bird?
Let Governor Nighthill know that we are alive. We have met up with the band, and we are headed back into the cave.
Okay. I look at the bird. I say, "We are alive. We met with Leosin. We are going back into the cave." I can do 25 words, so I'm counting them. And last words, Lachlan sucks. And then I send the bird off.
Can the bird bring the scroll? Or is it too big?
I don't know. I didn't read anything about the bird. It
Not
just says it delivers a message. We could tie a scroll to its feet.
You could.
That's what I'm thinking, yeah. Also, you're a fucking Disney princess.
True facts.
Yeah, that's about it.
Okay, so you guys want to try and fix the scroll? Are you guys gonna edit the scroll, or are you just gonna?
Oh, no,
Is it
I'm
like-
holding on to that thing?
Oh,
He's
okay.
not letting it go. Let the bird go.
I mean, unless they want to like try and take it from me, in which case
Tasty, can
I'm
you
gonna
make a
say
bird
it's
noise?
Leosin's scroll, and he can do what he wants with it if we're not using it with him.
That's good. There we go. As the bird flies away.
I make technological sounds, not animal sounds.
I'm just making sure.
All right, so the bird flies away and takes the scroll, and you guys see it.
What?
Tasty,
Takes the
I need you
scroll?
to do me a favor. I need you to turn the beer bottle
It
like
took the
3
scroll
quarters
from
of the
me?
way. I don't want to see the entire.
I thought you guys were giving it the scroll.
I had
It's
no
Great Lakes.
intention to
Great
do that.
Lakes.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So it just flies away.
I mean, it has the message, right?
Yep.
We don't
Is it Commodore Perry?
like
No.
unless they want to try
Damn
to
it.
convince me.
I tried.
Like, I don't understand why Governor Nighthill needs to know all of the army's movements. So,
I've got
I'm
another
holding
one,
on
so
to
you
it.
can guess again.
All right, thank you.
You're welcome. The first one I had was here. This is the first one I had tonight.
I need a little bit of the label, like the color. That was Elliot Ness.
Nope.
No, it looks like a Sarnak.
No, that's Great Lakes. That's their the Dortmunder Gold.
Anyway. Oh, it is Great Lakes. Look at that. Anyway.
What's it called? I've never seen one. Hot by the number. I've never seen one.
By numbers.
So the bird goes off, and you guys are just standing around getting ready, geared up. Leosin comes over and says, "Are you sure you guys are ready for this? We could wait another day or two, if need be."
Day or two. We're fully rested and ready to fight.
I make 3 fireballs in my hand, and in each hand, and start just slowly rotating them around and say, "Let's fuck some shit up."
Bam my shield. Let's go.
I'm ready.
I'm like, let's get out of the fucking sun.
I saw.
Why would-
it comes up.
The sun is only good, sir.
No. I switch back to old British lady.
No,
When he does that,
no.
and he says, "No, the sun isn't good," I make his hair extra bright, like as light as a torchlight.
I mean, his hair's already white, so you'd only.
Oh yeah,
just...
no, it's literally glowing now, though.
Okay.
I just go.
Let's go.
Alright, so you guys start heading
I
off.
start marching.
Martin's on the ground marching as he's getting nipped in the ankles and the feet.
Stop it! No, shoulder. And I ask him. I tell him to jump up on my shoulder.
Give me an animal handling check.
Yeah, buddy.
You always roll horrible with these. Oh!
Oh, not shitty.
You pull a little wrench and he jumps up onto your shoulder and he takes it right out of your hand. And he stays right there as he nibbles on the ration.
Good job. To the caves.
To the caves!
To the
To the
cave.
cave! To the caves!
To the cave.
And Lachlan's just like,
I mean, wait.
Lachlan and Horkle are just the back going.
yeah, pretty much.
Sums
Judging
up like
Jackal,
80% of my
really?
character's playtime, but I'm okay with that.
I've come to terms with that's what your character does, and it's great. Because then when he actually does stuff, it's like, holy fuck.
Exactly.
Yeah. So you guys start heading back toward the camp. And this time you guys notice that there are a few fires at the base of the bottom of this little area that the camp was set up in the cave that you guys are trying to go back to. And you see, when you guys make it up to the ledge, you guys are able to see that there's 4 fires with a bunch of different humanoid creatures milling around the area.
Like they're at the cave entrance. There's 2 fires on left and right sides of there, or
They're more toward different points of entry into the bottom of the like ravine area. They're not posted right at the cave itself.
Well, I don't think these ones were here yesterday.
I think you're right, Lachlan. I think we should take this nice and easy.
Well, how many people are in our party at this point?
Well, you've got the 6 of you plus probably another 6 plus your 3 or well 4 pet companions, but Naoko's is a little too small to be able to fight yet still.
Oh,
Right.
he's not going in any combat.
He could do something,
He
whereas
can
the
do
little
something.
tiny badger that Naoko is raising can't really do
Nursing.
much.
If we have any
From
time
his
before we go into this, I want to do the full application onto my rapier for my poison.
Sure.
Okay, so like looking at these folks that we see milling about, how does their strength seem to compare to ours? Like, does it seem like we could wash over them like the red tide? You know.
You can watch over them like the red tide. However, if you were to be sneaky about it, you could probably kill a group pretty easily. But then, would you
But they're like of a magnitude that we probably don't want to take them all on.
not at the same time? Probably wouldn't be the best idea. No,
I
just
wanna
from what you can
step-
discern.
Okay,
What's,
yeah,
what's
I'm
the,
just
the
thinking
knight's
of
name
like
who was
we have a
leading the
pretty-
archers again?
Leosin.
So I want to step to Leosin and I want to ask him to possibly set up his archers on the ridge around, kind of around this campsite, and fire down at anyone who tries to get away.
Yeah, I could do that. And he starts pointing off and commanding people to go into certain areas on the ridge. That would be a best advantage or vantage point.
Groups of
into-
2, if possible.
We have 6. Can we keep 2 with us?
2 of their guys.
Yeah, let's take 2. Send 2 on the right, 2 on the left, and keep 2 with us, and have them cover our flank or cover the right or left camp as we walk in.
Yeah, I'm thinking like one goes up here, like to that spot, or like one group of 2, and then like another group of 2 goes here-ish, and fires down at anyone who tries to escape through the canyon.
In theory, I'm fairly stealthy.
In theory, I can make us all stealthy.
It's true.
Now this is
I'm
a pretty
Actually,
big
Furious.
50.
Keep to the shadows and surprise attack the first group we can before slaughtering the rest.
Yeah, I mean, if we had detachments of archers on either side of the camp, then they could pretty effectively cover the entire thing. if any skirmishes arose. Not a terrible idea.
Okay. Alright, so you guys are heading down in which direction? You guys coming
You know,
from?
we're just gonna come back in this way again while they cover us from here and here.
Yeah, but let's hug one of the walls, and then the first bigger group that we can get to, we'll jump all at once. See if we can get a surprise on them before combat actually truly starts.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm gonna go a decent way away from the group, like much more towards the middle and slightly ahead if I can to keep an eye out for stuff.
Okay, so you're gonna let them hug the wall, and you're gonna kind of try and be out in the open, kind of more
Yeah,
in the open, not.
Like more on these sides of the stuff instead of on the ridge side. If that makes sense.
Okay.
Cumley, what race is Horkle?
He's a half elf.
Okay. Just I want to have a good picture of everyone in my head.
What's your race?
I'm a human.
No, not your character. Your race.
No. He's a human in the game too.
Oh, there you
Oh
go.
shit.
Yeah. Martin's just a human.
No, no, it was a joke on asking his like real race.
Oh. Okay, I got it.
Well,
It was
you
good.
know,
It was good.
It's good. It went right over my head.
Want to.
Oh. My God, he's dying over there. He got a dry hit there. Really bad one. Don't die.
I switched RDA, so we're good.
Okay.
You sure?
Shall we, gentlemen? Nice.
Okay. Try not to look nervous.
Nervous.
You've got this, sir.
Brother, inspire us into battle. Let's move forward. I don't need
Wait,
to
I thought we were
use-
being quiet.
Are you guys using the druid
Yeah, we
stuff
are
thing?
being quiet.
Oh, okay.
Are you gonna use Pass Without a Trace?
I was
Well,
like, wait.
nobody did. Everybody want me to use it?
I don't know if he can use it, so I don't know.
I can. But...
I mean, it's up to you. We will have more fights. You manage your own spells.
Yeah, you know what? No, I'm going to just. I'm just gonna say we can wing this one.
Trust in the dice roll.
Yeah, trust in yourselves, people. We got
We
it.
have
Okay.
allies this time.
I'm pretty sure Martin will be successful at being stealthy.
Yeah.
Actually, I'm not terrible at it.
All right.
All right.
Be the ball. Throw yourself.
Yeah.
Is that bowling or baseball?
Dodgeball.
Anyway,
Dodgeball.
I'm stealthing. I'm trying to stealth in with everyone else.
Okay, so everybody roll stealth.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wow.
No.
That second one is camo.
Okay.
Wow, look at Horkhole and thee.
I. My God.
Gosh, you remember our first
That-
couple sessions when Porco couldn't roll for shit?
Oh my god, it's because there was too many rogues.
There
Yeah,
was.
all my rolls are sucked up.
Yeah.
There's a maximum amount of rogue goodness that we can have.
Right.
Exactly.
All right. So Martin got a 17. Hope got 26. Roth got a 15.
Hey, Pone, me and you rolled the same.
Woo,
15s
woo,
for both.
brothers.
All right. Camo isn't very stealthy, and either is Naoko with the robes and the British accent thing is just proven too much to be able to stealth at the same time. So for the most part, you guys are pretty quiet. However, Naoko keeps making muttering noises under her breath, trying to get down her voice as best as she can. But you have not.
Notice.
It has not been alerted. Horkle, you are ahead of the group a little bit, correct?
Yes.
Okay. So you're staying pretty much like directly under the sun and nobody can see you. And you notice as you guys are coming up to like the first tent that there are some bigger guys. These look similar to the ones that you already took on earlier just yesterday.
Before anything else, Horkle, you rolled a natural 20 and a natural 1 on that.
I
Ironically.
did.
That's what we were going over,
That's awesome, yo.
right?
Okay.
Unlike the two 2 nat 20s and the 2 nat 1s.
That was crazy.
All right,
That was
how
awesome.
many how many berserkers are there that are kind of standing around, and are there any kobolds with them?
There is Horkel notices all these things first. There are 2 bigger burly guys, and then the rest of them are just small little kobolds, kind of looking more like fodder than anything else.
Mooks.
Sure.
So I move back to Lumroth and Lachlan, and I ask, how much are we going to burn here, or are we trying to keep this a little bit subtle?
I can only imagine what's ahead.
I mean, like literally burn, like fire.
There is already stuff burning.
I mean, like literally fire.
That's what my guy's good at. I
When
have
in doubt,
spells.
burn it with fire.
Kill with fire.
Kill it with fire, yeah.
Okay, I nod when I hear that.
I wouldn't advise doing it without reading, but if the spirit moves.
So you guys are gonna go balls
Well,
deep,
only
or
people have seen them so far.
yes?
I can.
Alright, basically, when I see them, I'm not going to go communicate to the group. I think that they'll be able to see it just fine. I just want to position as aggressively as possible to like be ready for when they inevitably try to kill them.
Okay.
Yeah, inevitable death.
Who doesn't love inevitable deaths? They're always fun.
As we're walking, I'm gonna go ahead and mage armor up.
Okay. Mage armor away. So you guys get closer. You guys are about 20 feet away. You guys are still kind of hugging the wall. They haven't seen you just yet. They're kind of more looking up on the ledges and down the center. They're not really paying attention to the edge of the ravine, apparently. Whether it be by sheer luck or you guys are just that stealthy, you're not really sure.
Are they all looking in one direction?
They're just not observant.
No, they're not looking in one direction specifically. They're all kind of looking over in different directions. But they're
Okay.
not looking in your direction specifically.
No one likes that band, anyways.
Alright, well, let's screw these suckers.
So what do you guys want to do?
I want to look at the group and go 3, 2,
Before he finishes counting, I
One.
cast Entangle onto where those guys are.
and I want to point like after he does that. I'm not gonna notice it, and when he does that, I'm gonna cast Flame Sphere in the midst of them and slam it into the biggest berserker.
Oh,
Okay.
Entangle.
All right. So they all are
How big of a group are they occupying?
like foot-wise, probably with the campfire and the tent, probably 35 feet in total.
Oh, sweet. Well, in that case, I would like to use the 20-foot radius or 40-foot diameter sphere of silence on their entire group on that spot, so they will not make any noise. Be warned, we can't cast spells while we're in there.
While we're in there, but while we're out of there, yeah.
Or at least the vast majority of spells,
Yeah, the ones that need a verbal component.
which is almost all of them.
That's
Right,
true.
right, it's a fair number.
All right.
I literally went through the book trying to figure out how many spells got passed. That's like 5.
Of course.
Wow.
Of course you did.
Of course you did.
Of course you spent those hours combing through.
That's
20
fine.
minutes.
Now, how
This way, no one
For your
will hear them die.
for your entangle, is it multiple people or just one?
It's a 20-foot square.
Oh wow. So you can entangle a
Yeah.
bunch. All right. All right. So a
And
bunch
they
are.
have to do a strength check DC to try and free themselves, but they need to do like that's their action pretty much. They spend their whole action trying to free themselves.
Well, they do a horrible job.
Wow.
Excellent. And then it becomes difficult terrain for them to like walk on, so whatever that means, probably less movement.
Yeah, their movement is halved to be able to to
Nice.
go through a certain distance. So like if that thing's 20 feet and they have a 40-foot walk, they would just make it out at the end, kind of thing.
Well, they're restrained right now.
Yeah, they're restrained. They can't do shit.
Yeah, I just go
Uh,
lines and-
Dexterity
Also,
save.
manage all our attack rolls against a restrained target, etc.
So let's see. They failed because they can't freaking. Some of them can't move. Some of them saved, but other ones didn't. With your flaming spear, you see a few kobolds just kind of fall over and die. A wordless death. You don't hear any words escape from their mouths, but you clearly can tell that they are dying in agony as these flames are licking at their bodies.
Oh, that's so creepy.
Oh, and for my part, we're just gonna toss in a ray of frost
Now-
for the time being.
The
Sure.
flame sphere, it stays. It's a concentration spell, so it slams into the berserker and it stays there on him.
Okay.
Moves it around.
All right. And Lachlan, you forgot to roll for your wand.
No, I did it privately. I rolled it 2. So
Oh, okay.
Charges.
Okay,
So if you're okay with that, I'll just track. it
That's
myself.
fine.
Yep.
that's fine.
Oh yeah.
I just wasn't sure if you remembered that you could do it.
Yep, I did.
Okay.
The only thing I forget is that I'm lucky.
Yep.
You so
Uh,
lucky.
What are you rolling these for? Oh, attacks.
I said ray of frost, so just in case, I was just getting that out of the way.
Sure. What is that? They have to make a save to be able to. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that fails. Oh no, that's a spell attack.
Yeah.
Yeah, you hit no matter what. Either one. Okay, 8. Oh wow. Okay. So simultaneously, this flaming sphere and this ray of frost are coming in. Some kobolds are dying of wordless death of fire, and the other ones are freezing solid in its screams of terror as well. While these berserkers are getting fire and ice getting thrown at them, basically, and you can kind of see them getting really angry. They're getting a little red in the face, and they start actually heading towards you guys. And anybody else wanted to do anything before we start combat? You guys still had surprise
I'll
before
shoot
the.
my bow at one of them.
Okay,
Yeah,
shoot that bow.
That is my
I
turn.
mean, I guess if
Uh,
we're really going to try.
You
and,
miss
like,
with a 10.
I guess I'll.
Wait, no. If they're entangled, he has advantage on that.
That's true.
Okay, then that hits.
Oh snap! That advantage though.
They take 5
Nice.
damage. Okay.
I mean, I guess I could. I can cast sleep.
I mean,
Nah.
keep in mind there might be more challenges further in. If we've got this one in hand, I would say.
Yeah, that's fair. I mean, how close are they?
They're at this point they're trying to move towards you guys, so they're about 20 to 15 feet away.
Okay.
Well, wait. Are
Oh,
they
so-
still restrained? Because if so, they can't move.
in
right?
which case?
Right, they're
uh,
trying to move.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, he can't move. I'm like, oh, you can't move? Can't touch this. Vicious mockery. And I would like to start viciously mocking them.
Okay.
They need to make a wisdom saving throw or take a d4 psychic damage and have disadvantage on next attack roll.
I mean, for what it's worth, however you're handling combat, I'm just gonna keep launching rays of frost. So just tell me if you want me to do that.
Okay. All right. They one rolled a 17, the other one rolled a natural 1. Jesus. It's my second one. So one I'm assuming saved and the other one didn't.
From what?
Yeah,
From-
don't you have to choose?
Entangle.
Isn't it just one for vicious mockery?
Yeah, vicious mockery just targets one thing.
Oh, you're just attacking one. Okay, so take
Yeah,
the
it's just a
17.
it's just a single target ability.
Okay.
Next guess.
So 17.
Still another
I'm
one.
assuming that.
Oh, well,
You'll
then
figure out
yeah,
I've
he's
never
fine.
seen.
My
Yeah.
DC's 14.
Okay.
So
Yeah, I've
he's
never seen that one.
he is unaffected by my taunting.
Yes. He can't
Does
hear
he-
it.
No, doesn't he
That's
take
the
half
problem.
No,
No, he takes no damage if.
it's all
if-
or nothing.
So basically, what happened was you said something to him, and then it hit the silence area, and then he didn't hear it. So he was unaffected.
I feel like I'm just watching all of this shit get fired at them, and I just kind of sadly look at my rapier and like look over at them.
Pretty much. That's how I feel too.
But I guess they're entangled, so I should go for an attack, and then I can just disengage. Yeah.
Oh yeah, you have
So-
like technically you would have like 3 advantages right now between everything,
Yeah.
but you only get 1 advantage, so roll away.
All right.
Oh my god.
In the
Okay,
butt. In the butt.
roll for damage. You should be able to just press the
In the
rapier.
Jesus.
Roll for butt stuff.
And then
Doesn't that
18.
poison as well?
yes.
No, he doesn't have poison.
No, he
Yeah,
did. He did poison.
rapier, yeah.
Oh, he poisoned it?
Oh, he poisoned it.
1d6.
Yep.
Oh, hashtag overkill?
Yeah, and
Oh my god.
Nat
What is that?
6.
24.
So 1d8 plus 1.
Yeah,
I
24.
stand by my hashtag overkill.
These guys don't die.
in fairness, you didn't fight.
They don't know. These guys
last week.
have
He
like
might still be up.
they
Well, the second rolls are only if I crit. I
they
don't know
have
if
either
these guys were
67 or
surprised.
76 HP. So
But no, you did a sneak attack, right?
Yeah, but sneak attack is different than a crit.
Oh no, you still have to add your sneak attack in.
No, that's with okay. So the first numbers are the regular damage, so that would be 5 plus 8 for sneak attack, and then if it's a crit, the roll separately, so it would be an additional 5 if I crit. But I don't think they'd be surprised after all the other shit.
No. Yeah. Well,
So it's
Still did.
13, 19
Although,
damage.
Wait, one of those
If
is
you
a
had-
1.
yeah, no,
Doesn't he have
if you had-
2d6 at this point?
well, no, wouldn't it be a
Sneak
crit
attack?
because he had advantage on attack and one of the attack rolls was a natural 20?
right. No, it's just the natural 20.
That makes it a crit.
Right. That's what I said.
Oh,
I'm
if I
so
do crit.
confused.
I'm
Let's just fuck
confused.
'em up.
Fuck 'em up, boys.
I did
Oh no,
24 damage.
it did it.
Yeah.
It did it.
Yeah.
Because it did.
Everything is accounted for.
Everything's accounted for.
Ooh.
It was on one of his sneak attacks. He got a 1 and a 3
Yeah.
on the crit. So it didn't do much.
Okay. Well, anyway, combat now.
Yeah, everybody roll initiative. No, it's all there. It's just he got low numbers.
Second one's camo.
Camo, I reread it. Camo goes the same time you do.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
That's
so
fine.
you don't need to do 2 rolls for initiative. They go at the same time you do. So you do you and then you do them, or
Okay.
vice versa. Okay.
You-
All right. So, oh, I got to roll. Oh wow, they really suck. All right, so they're going last for sure. Jesus, can you really have a bad roll?
I'm really awesome, dude.
You are really awesome. I mean, I
don't
know
what to
this.
tell you.
You're a sexy motherfucker, but
Luma 4 is cool.
yeah, well, Luma 4 gets to go first.
When he's
Luma
part
4
of our
is
team.
good when it's part of the team. Luma 4 is awesome.
You know,
The Luma 4 is awesome song.
the
Yeah.
Luma 4 is
But he
awesome
ain't got
song.
no dreams.
Oh, it's so
Oh,
true.
no, he has dreams for his brother.
I guess then I am going to.
Nissan!
Nisa.
Nissan!
Oh my god. I love all of you. In all your weird ways.
So I guess I'm just gonna, hey, run up at one of them entangled motherfuckers, and I'm gonna try and motherfucker him with my rapier, inspired by Horkel's awesomeness.
Okay, are you gonna go for the one that Horkle damaged?
Yeah.
Okay.
Absolutely.
You get advantage because of the inspiration that you saw from Horkle just going in and stabbing him.
Right, advantage.
Just
Plus those found.
Is it the one that's close to my flaming sphere?
Oh, no.
well, they would both be near your flaming sphere.
I'm just charging.
You're going for the one on the left, essentially.
All right. Do I hit with a?
You hit with a 16.
All right. Ha ha!
He takes a total of 5 piercing. Would you crit 1 on that? Only got a 2.
Got a
Okay.
2.
Minus 5. Okay. Alright. Anything else, good sir?
I guess. Well, I'm in the silence now, so definitely no.
Are
Hey.
you within 5 feet of my flaming sphere?
He would not be, no.
Okay, good. Just gotta double check that.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say like
It's
I'm
basically
at-
right behind
I'm
them.
at large and I'm inside the sphere of silence. I'm not doing anything right now.
You could
Not
back out of
much.
Sphere of Silence.
I already ran in.
Oh, that's right.
No, you still have space.
Well, I'd have to disengage at this point or take an attack of opportunity, or I'm good. I'm Gucci,
I didn't say that you wouldn't get hit. I'm just saying.
motherfucker. I'm good.
All right. Jesus. Lachlan, you're up.
All right. I will just aim at whichever one looks more screwed out.
It's gonna be the one that Horkle hit and
Yeah,
Lumifor
and
hit.
just fire another ray of frost at it, because that's what I do. Yeah, that's right.
Nice.
That hits. 2 damage, and it's slowed by 10 feet.
Well, it's restrained. Oh wait, I forgot. Let me double check, make sure I don't crit. Okay, yeah, I don't crit.
All right. Anything else?
I'm keeping a respectful distance. That's all.
Okay. Naoko, you're up.
Question. If I want to keep them tangled up with concentration, am I allowed to do other things also, or no?
As long as they don't require concentration, yes.
Okay.
If
so
there's
I
another,
just,
if there's a concentration spell that you want to do, you would lose the other concentration.
Okay. So I'll just I'll take out my crossbow and I try and shoot him with disadvantage. So hopefully my rolls are not too bad.
I believe in you.
15 plus 3, 18. That's the here goes the disadvantage. 14 plus 3,
Disadvantage.
17.
Why do you have
Well-
disadvantage?
Because
You-
I'm a
you-
drow and it's daytime.
Oh yeah,
The attack
light
roll.
sensitivity.
Yeah. But 17, does that hit?
Oh yeah, 17 hits.
Woo! All right, I shoot the same one that everybody's been kind of ganging on.
Sure.
And it's 1d6 plus 3. Oh shit, 4 damage.
4 damage. He is partially frozen, partially on fire. He's got poison seeping in him, and now he has a crossbow bolt in his leg, and he is still standing. And he is making noises, but nobody can hear it. Lumifor is kind of freaking out a little bit because he keeps seeing his mouth move, but there is no sound coming out. And you let out a little gasp, but there's no noise that comes out of it. Basically like the old Japanese dubs where they are off by like 10 seconds.
This is the
Guys,
best,
zero!
this
Yes.
is the best I've ever heard Lumifor.
Wow.
Wow. Toxic.
Reported.
Reported for BM.
Yeah.
Reported for BM
All right.
for sure. Fuck.
Uh,
Reported for being a bad brother.
Yeah.
for BB. My God. All right. Next up, Horkle.
Alright, let's I guess put the guy out of his misery. Try to.
You have sneak attack again. If you hit, and you have advantage because he's right. Because he's entangled, you get advantage.
If he's still restrained, yeah.
Yeah, he's
right?
still restrained because they haven't gone yet to be able to remove the restraint. So you get advantage on this.
Okay. 17.
Yeah, you get advantage
17.
on all bondage checks.
17 hits.
At least he's not Mega Man.
Alright, so he takes 20 damage plus 23 damage. So you come in and you take out this last guy and you stab him with your rapier through his chest, and out the other side comes the rapier, and mouthless or wordlessly, Lumifor screams in surprise as this rapier comes near him, and he can kind of see the blood and the little green edge of poison on the rapier as well as it comes through the guy's chest, and he slumps to the ground dead.
Uh-huh. I mean, for the pig. I mean, shit.
I give my little rapier a nod. Maybe it's not so bad after all.
Who's a good little rapier? Yes, you are.
You guys are dragons, I have a sword.
There you go. All right. That guy's dead. The other guy still hasn't even gone yet. Martin.
All right. So as a bonus action, I'm gonna whip my flaming sphere from one guy and slam it into him.
Okay.
So.
Respectable.
I like it. I like it.
Sphere. Boom. So would he be able to even make a dexterity save because he's injured, or because he's restrained?
It would
thought
be
he saved.
He wouldn't
No.
save with what he just rolled. But...
no. He. Okay. Yeah. He would be at disadvantage
No,
because
no,
he's
I mean,
restrained.
Previously, you made 2 rolls for them. One of them saved, one of them didn't. I think.
Right, but he's moving it now. He's making a new attack with it as his you said bonus action,
Oh
right?
no, no, no!
Yeah,
no,
it's my
I'm
bonus
talking
action, you have
About,
to
I
move
thought
it.
you rolled saves for the berserkers against Entangle, and one of them saved and one of them didn't.
No. I made saves against his flaming sphere from before. No, they rolled a natural 1.
Gotcha.
Everybody that was in there got entangled, and I haven't gotten to the initiative for
Okay.
them yet
I
to
was just
unentangle.
And
Right,
so
I'm
that's
glad I
the
know
one
what's going
thing.
on
And then
there.
I'm gonna blast him with Eldritch Blast as well.
Okay. Yeah, and these are all cantrips, right?
No, the flaming sphere is an actual cast.
Oh wow.
But does that 16 hit?
16 does hit, yeah.
Babushka.
So
Nice.
8 minus 10
Babushka.
minus
Yeah, I can do some decent damage when I'm not.
when you actually hit people.
Well,
Yeah.
that flaming sphere is guaranteed damage if I slam it into someone because they have to roll dexterity saving throw, and even if they make it, they still take half damage. So I
Right.
can do that with my bonus action once I've summoned it, and then just blast them with Eldritch Blast as well.
Right. Okay. Anything else, Martin?
That's it.
Okay. Lumifor or Lumaroth. Sorry, Lumaroth.
God, you can't keep us like straight. So.
I
We're
know.
both green
It's because you all
dragons.
look the same.
Yeah, you guys look the
Oh
same.
my God, that's so culturally insensitive.
Dragon.
Shut up, brother. I'm coming to save the day.
You wouldn't hear me. You're in a zone of silence.
I guess Camo and I are going to both walk in and just casually walk in and attack the next one that we see in front of us.
Okay.
Casually.
There's just the one guy.
There's no sprinting. It's just casually walk up.
Yeah.
He's got a little swagger going on.
I'd like to think of it as his murder stroll.
His
Yeah.
murder stroll. 22 definitely
Going for a
hits.
casual murder stroll. Don't mind me.
Yeah, so I attack with Hazaron on the first one. Or on him.
Minus 14. Okay.
Nothing, not dead, nothing, just kind of standing there. Takes
I mean, he's got some necrotic thing going on his arm. He lost a finger.
Tell me more.
Alright,
If he does more damage, I'll tell you more.
Camo will attack with
Oh,
Bolting
baby.
Claws as well.
Miss.
Alright.
Do both you guys end your turn within 5 feet of that flaming sphere?
How far away was I before I walked up there?
Well, you're about 20 feet away, and
The
then
sphere's in the same space as the
So
the
I can
Berserker
take
right
a 10-foot step back.
you could.
Then we're both going to take a 10-foot back away from the flaming sphere.
Okay.
Not that will probably matter as he walks toward us.
Does a 20 hit you?
Yeah, at the moment, yes.
Okay. And then against Camo, it's an 11, so that'll miss. Because I know
He only
his...
gets 1 reaction. Does he get 2 reactions somehow?
Oh, right.
now. Good call.
Sorry. I was thinking he was using... he doesn't have multi-attack. It's somebody different. So Lumaroth takes damage. 1d12 plus 3. You take 12 points of slashing damage as you get walked away, so you take 9.
Take 9.
Yes. And that is the end of your turn. It is finally his turn, and he is going to try and break this stupid entanglement.
Wait.
And
He got a counterattack?
He got an attack of opportunity.
he had an attack of opportunity. You walked out of his
Oh, I didn't realize
yeah.
that. Alright.
Yeah, but he rolled disadvantage, so he rolled a 23 and the 20, but the 20 still hit.
So had I not walked out, he would not have gotten that attack.
Right, but you would have
taken the damage from my flaming.
taken the more damage from his flaming sphere.
Okay.
Yeah. No, it's equal to your. It's about equal to your greatsword, or close to it.
Okay.
All right. So he, the Naoko, your spell save is
13.
13. Okay, so he fails. So he's just a floundering fish there. Lumifor. You.
Quote, a floundering fish there.
Yeah.
Well,
Lumifor.
good thing it's
How
floundering
many of
because
them
there's a
are
lot of
still
air there for
remaining?
him to catch.
There's just the berserker left. You guys like literally with the flaming blast and the cone of or the ray of frost thing and everything else just kind of mixing together at once. All the kobolds are just died. They're only they're not really high in hit points. It's the berserkers that were really the big ones. But you also put the thing of silence so nobody has heard anybody scream.
I lean over to Lachlan and I say, "If the bard could sing, we'd have a song of ice and fire."
It's not bad, actually.
It could be better.
Fuck you! I'm the best.
You just hear
Around, nothing's ever gonna
Then I
get
guess
you
I'm gonna,
down.
I'm gonna try and stab Berserker here. You know?
Stabby, stab, stab.
Stabby, stab, stab.
Stab, stab.
Silently.
Yes, it's a silent stab.
How far away is he?
He's like 7 feet away from you.
All right. Well then, stabby, stabby.
Stabby, stab. My God.
Stabby.
Is that the name of your rapier? Stabby, stab, stab.
Did anyone else watch Buffy ever?
Don't ask
Yes.
questions.
Mr. Pointy?
Mr. Pointy.
Oh man. All right.
The stake of the Slayer who's killed by Spike in like season 2 or 3? No? Okay, just
Fuck
me.
Spike.
Yeah, I know he's a dick. I'm a
Yeah.
total Angel fan, but hey.
I am too.
Because I look like him a little bit.
Like who?
Angel?
No, you don't.
Goddamn nerd.
You look sexier than him.
Or
What's David
you
Boreanaz? or
don't
what's
look
his
like
name?
David Boreanaz. Quit making things
Is
up.
he's on Bones now, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because that show's still going on now.
Lachlan.
Ray of Frost. that
Ray of
guy.
Frost. You
Yes.
don't hit that guy. Thankfully, you don't hit Lumifor though.
Lumifor, did you end your turn within 5 feet of that Berserker?
I attacked him in melee. Yes.
Yes.
Alright, well then, you should make a dexterity saving throw.
I can do that. I can nat one that apparently.
Oh my God.
Whoops. Give me a second, I gotta go back to my my core sheet.
You would.
Yep. I should take 10 fire damage.
10 fire damage.
The best and worst thing you could have ever cast.
All right.
As I miss against a restrained and helpless foe, I look back at Martin.
As I miss against a restrained and helpless foe.
I look back up at Martin and say, "Well, Song of Fire anyway."
And you just hear, and plants!
Trying to throw your voice a little bit so it's like right there. What's going on here? All right.
Martin's reaction.
That would be Martin's reaction. I'll be glad to remember that if something happens.
His perception is -2.
I remember.
You know.
I don't know. All right. Naoko. You're up.
Yeah, I don't. It's like a whole turn to reload my crossbow, right, and try and shoot him.
I think it's
What kind of crossbow is it?
Hand crossbow.
You
no.
could probably do it as a bonus action.
It's a
then.
bonus action, yeah.
All right. then
The
I'll
heavy
try and
crossbows
my
take an action.
crossbow. And
I
so
got you, fam.
I have a question. If I have a disadvantage on my attack rolls, but they have a disadvantage on save rolls, right? Or right?
You have advantage.
It
'cause
would
he's
even
restrained.
out because you have
Yeah.
disadvantage, but you would have disadvantage because of the sun, but you would have advantage because of the
So do they
entanglement.
cancel
So
out?
yeah,
Yes.
exactly.
So you just roll one die.
Okay, let's see. 13.
13,
Oh, no. 15.
15 hits.
Pew, pew.
Oh, 4 damage again.
4 damage.
How much for damage?
Uh,
High damage.
my god. It's a good thing you already went, or I might skip you.
I mean, you can try.
I know. I can try. You're a tough one to pass up. Horkle.
I'm just a guy, man. Just
Stabby, stabby.
a guy
Stabby
just
stab.
being a guy.
Still advantage, yeah?
This
Yeah,
poor guy,
so you hit.
this poor berserker is just getting fucked.
It's going down on a Thursday.
Yeah.
Any
Only
par-
22.
How would you like to kill him?
Ooh,
Kills both berserkers.
As rogues seem to do.
as they are what to do.
That
Yeah,
would've been
let's try to
useful last time.
recreate the way we killed the first guy.
You want to just stab him through the chest again and surprise Lumifor for a second time with a blade popping out of a chest and gleaming the blood and so a little bit of poison as it almost gets and nicks him, and he screams out wordlessly again. That's what happens.
Scaring him sounds excellent. Yeah.
That's the face he makes.
That'd be better.
I've seen that face before.
I'm just a
Ow.
silent movie, guys. I'm just a silent movie.
You're the best silent movie around. Alright, so they're all
I'm gonna
dead.
go and
If
step
they're
into
all
the
dead, I
silence
end
at this
flaming
point
sphere.
and
You gotta leave.
try to say, well, that was fun. Oh, that is fun. And I step back out.
Huh, that is fun.
That's funny.
But sometimes I wonder
I was
what
just
the liver...
experimenting with silence.
I want to loot the bodies.
Before everyone starts going, I want to put my hand out and then say because I've seen Horkle at this point, and could I use prestidigitation to throw my voice to kind of make the sound appear in his ear if he's close enough?
You are more than welcome to try.
Okay, could I use it to write out letters in front of him then?
Yes.
Okay,
Probably could.
I want to write out the letters. Can you do a sweep of the camp? Make sure there's no one else here before we start. Before we loot these bodies.
That is a long.
That's a lot of letters.
Yeah.
I get bored halfway through and start looting the bodies.
All right. Well, while they do that, then I'm gonna keep a lookout then, just in case there's any others. Any other guys roaming the camp.
Yeah, there's 3 or more camps of these guys.
Oh wow. Well, one was easy. I got 3 more entangle spells, people.
What do you want me to roll? I want to loot.
Roll investigation.
I'm investigating. I'm really not investigating.
Wow, yes, he finally has a bad roll. Thank
I
God.
believe.
I believe. So Lumaroth and Horkle are only able to find about 15 gold and 2 silver pieces. Lumifor, you find 5 silver pieces.
Woohoo.
I see the disappointed looks on their faces and come up and take a look myself.
The silence is worn off by now. Also, it's it only lasts for a minute.
Oh.
So more than enough for combat. But
You find a pouch
Same with
that
my sword.
has a few gems in it.
Are they
It's worth
outrageous?
what?
The
Oh,
gems. Are they outrageous?
They are not outrageous.
Truly.
Oh.
They are all
Well, then-
pink.
Man, you gotta
That-
try for some of these. Don't
those
make
are
them so easy. The low-hanging fruit is the most rotten.
Oh God, no, not the fat one. Oh, come here.
Oh, kitty.
Oh, I brought you last week. You're the fat one.
I love fat cats.
Yes. She also makes no noise. It's the most adorable thing ever.
It's the fat silent cat.
Yeah, she goes eh.
The
That's
silent
the
cat is the
it's the
fattest.
most noise
Yeah,
that she
it's
could ever
just
make.
The fat blocks the noise. Anyway, can I look to see if there's
Dude,
any other
you are
camps?
not helping your case on trying to get me to go to this camping thing by saying that kind of stuff. Especially when this is saved and she can watch it later.
I'm allergic to cats.
Okay. That's true. So what did you want to do, Lumifor? I'm sorry.
I didn't do
Oh, no.
anything.
Not you. Somebody want to do something.
I I want to look to see if there's anyone who like is coming this way, or like if there's anyone else patrolling around.
Sure. Give me a perception check.
Oh yeah, watch this shit.
Be right back.
BRB.
Oh,
Oh
yeah.
man,
That's a 19 minus 2.
that's lucky as fuck. Nobody is coming in that general direction as of yet.
Do I see anyone else moving around?
Yeah, you see the other groups of people moving around, but they are just kind of milling about, not caring too much about what else is going on anywhere else.
Do I know how many people are in each group based on that roll, or no?
No.
Or just see like kind of general groups.
You see,
how many?
more than 20, less than 100 kind of thing.
Okay.
You would do more of a quick kind of glance. You don't get a, you're not standing there going 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
I wouldn't be good at that anyway.
No, you wouldn't. Lumifor probably would though,
Yeah, but I'm not.
but he's not gonna do it, so it's not in
No.
that's character.
You can't make me.
I'm not making you. I don't care.
Should.
Okay, well, shall we get moving on?
If we could.
You want to do what?
Moving forward.
Okay.
Take out the next group.
Okay. Roll. You guys want to do this stealthily again, or you guys just want to go balls
See
to
if
the
we can get a
walls?
jump on the other one. Yeah, another
Yeah.
one.
Yeah, stealth.
Okay.
That
Stealth
works
away.
well.
Delphimus
Oh,
Maximus.
Stealthimus Maximus.
Oh, it's not terrible.
You're
As
a
long as I get
towel.
above a 10, I'm okay.
Well, let us see how the stealthing goes. Not a good roll.
Not a good roll.
Again, I bleed.
I mean, it was an 8.
Below average.
We wait for brother.
Or the
Was
DM
that-
could just open up his character sheet and click the stealth
Yeah,
roll
Rex,
for
was
him.
that
Isn't that what I did?
Or Pone's sheet?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I did.
Go
Yeah.
gadget GM.
Yeah.
So Pone, you got a 16 for your stealth roll.
Thank you.
Wow.
Yeah, no problem. Okay, let's see. 17, 16, 15, 20, 23, 13, 16. Okay. Everybody does fairly well. You guys are able to, for the most part, be able to sneak however you wanted. Of course, Horkle is like doing backflips while he sneaks, because that's what he does best. Okay, good to know.
If his feet never touch the ground, he can't make noise.
That's science.
He didn't get a natural 20. He just got above 20.
Look,
You got a
I'm
17. That's still pretty good.
It is. It's not good enough in my book for him to be able to walk on air.
Believe it or not, Horkle's walking on air.
It's what your bard does, dude. Like, what do you expect?
I thought it would feel so good.
Can you like
Uh.
get on? Never mind. I'm not gonna derail this anymore. All right.
Anyway,
It's a complete shit show. That's what makes this fun. So you guys are sneaking. You guys see the next group. This time, though, actually two groups are near each other. So this is a larger group of people. But you guys are now more toward like right about here, and there's two groups. You get an estimate, probably about double to 2.5 times as large as the last group that you guys took on.
Okay, hold on, everybody. I've got an idea. I take out the message scroll, and with whatever space I have left on it, I'd like to just sort of make a crude map of the area and where we're at, and just write large group, go, like, position around here, go as soon as you see us going.
Okay.
And
Okay.
then I want to send it.
Okay.
before when you send it, I wanna
Oh
I
yeah,
wanna
if
tap
you wanna-
Lachlan, and I
yeah.
wanna say who goes first.
say we all just go. Give them a few minutes to get in position.
Thumbs up.
So everybody, if we can hunker down here for a moment, give them probably like 2 minutes to get themselves situated.
Sounds good to me. Lachlan calling the shot.
Yeah.
Pull out the rope with the spines. Who wants to play cat's cradle?
Roll a
Loser
sleight of
takes
hand.
2d4. Oh, you're maybe rolling for that
2d4.
joke.
Gee, bejesus.
No,
Oh.
Okay.
1d4.
You kind of get the tips to kind of bristle past your fingertips, and they kind of graze you, but they don't penetrate your skin.
But just the tips.
Just the
Still enough
tips.
reason to use
Just
penetrate.
a tip.
Yes, I had to use. I don't know where your wedding binder is. Oh, the new one?
Oh, the new one?
Listen, you don't
Oh.
understand.
Is this it?
Well, I'm
She
not
has like
watching
5
what
of them.
you're
There's no joke.
Who?
No, you have more than
This
2.
is a calendar.
No,
saying.
that's your life.
I'll
Anyway,
Are we still paying for you to come camping?
we'll talk about that later. I don't know what kind of services I need to give to get that kind of money, but okay. So a few minutes pass by, and you guys assume that now would be about the time. You guys have been kind of waiting patiently, and seems like now would be the right time to do what you wanted to do. Be all that you can be.
We're not in the army. Fuck
Everybody
off.
ready to go?
Let's go.
I cast Entangle.
As soon as I see him cast Entangle, I'm going to cast Burning Sphere in the middle of the group.
And
Yeah.
I'll go ahead and make my Ray of Frost 2nd level. Or amped up this time.
Okay. You're gonna shoot your short bow. Alright, everybody. If you need to roll. Alright, definitely hits. Kill. Flaming Sphere. All creatures within 5 feet.
I'd
Yeah.
like to wait for now because spell to fire.
Yeah, I'm gonna wait to see if the entangle sticks.
Oh wait, that's a negative. Oh no.
Well, I went as soon as I saw the Entangle, so hopefully I'm going after that.
Wow.
Is that for the
Fuck.
Entangle?
Wow.
Man, GM can't roll tonight.
No, I can't.
Hey, that's good for us. You
Yes,
know,
it is.
I like it when he can't roll.
Yeah.
'Cause
Too bad he couldn't have
shits on
rolled
me when he
last
can't.
week where he rolled 3 fucking 21s and a goddamn roll of 23.
It's because I'm here. He can't roll it well in my presence.
No, I'm just distracted by his beautifulness. Lashak. I'm gonna call you that.
That beard, yo.
Yeah. That extra thick beard tonight. Just
Extra sick beard.
all of a sudden you just start seeing him like itch it and like stuff starts falling off because it's so sick.
I can't hear you, Tasty. You've shaved off your facial hair. You don't exist to me anymore.
Oh. Anyway,
Have you ever seen Rocky 4?
Yes.
I will break you.
Yeah.
oh my god. All right, so again, Martin takes out like 4 or 5 kobolds with his flaming sphere. You did entangle. Let's see. Oh, pff, like that was any better.
Do we care about? I mean, how quiet are we trying to? I don't think it's needed.
I mean, if we're
trying to
fighting
move
the
them.
majority of them at this point, like, it doesn't really matter. I'd say.
Yeah, I think the other group's gonna hear it anyway. Well,
That was
these like
my
already
idea
like
in
clumped
calling in
together.
the
Yeah, these are
artillery
2 groups clumped together,
Okay.
and the
How
other one's a little bit farther away.
Mostly clumped together. Are we talking here?
Yo, look
Uh,
for our archers who are gonna shoot them now. See what they
I
get. Nat 20.
relax.
Nat 20.
Probably about 40 to 50 feet diameter.
Right. So what you're saying is I can get about half of them in a shatter spell.
Yes.
That's great.
Yes.
All right.
Okay.
Wait, is that a first level spell or a?
2nd level.
Okay.
All right.
And I'm gonna,
Creature
you know,
takes
get up, cast a spell, and start dancing and say,
They need to make a 14.
when our party moves, get shattered. When our party moves, get shattered. When our party moves, get shattered.
You can see my plants were dancing with that the whole time.
Yeah, bro.
The two!
Oh my god.
Yes.
Uh,
Oh,
Okay,
it was
look, guys,
so
dropping
good.
the bass. Wow.
oh my god.
Well, it's a loud crack, loud like ringing punch noise. So
Lumifor turns around and slams on my shield.
Does a Phil Collins on your freaking shield.
Yeah.
Nah, he goes.
I can hear them falling in the air tonight.
Wow.
I can do this all night long.
All night?
All night long.
There you go. I'm glad that you got it.
I drive Comely to drink. that is my purpose in life, apparently.
That's okay. He just walks away from his other party members when a dragon's about to attack. So don't feel too bad.
It was a good call.
It was a good call.
Require me to have feelings.
Yeah, right.
5.
All right. So your shatter just destroys pretty much everything in its path. The only thing that is still up is this one disgusting-looking orc with he's just got like one eye, and he's got his hair all patched over. He looks a little bit old, and half of his hand is missing, but he's still standing up after this shatter. He's got a lot of damage though going on. You can definitely see the damage has hit him hard, but he's still standing. And so you basically turned 40 into like 12 after all of you guys just attacked.
10-foot radius, Dizam.
Yeah,
It's pretty
get crunk.
right. Lachlan, you still haven't gone. You said you were going to do Ray of Frost. Did you still want to do?
I was waiting for Naoko.
Well, Naoko did Entangle.
Oh,
Did my
okay.
bow hit?
Like,
Yeah, you got one kobold.
I'll
You
be
killed
back.
it in the heart. Sure.
Seeing
Man.
the carnage, can I, at last minute, just change my cast to normal Ray of Frost?
Sure.
Okay. I'm gonna
You want to do second level?
No, I don't want to do second level.
Okay. It definitely hits. And you freeze a kobold in its tracks, so it has like frozen plant life like inside the ice statue that you have now created out of this kobold's body. Oracle, do you want to do anything?
Yeah, they're entangled, so I might as well. How about that ogre gentleman?
The
Is there,
orc?
Yeah, orc.
Yeah.
He,
Ogre
he-
would be a bit different.
That's true. He has one eye, so maybe I can come from an angle where he might not see me coming.
Yeah? Well, you would have advantage anyway.
I don't want advantage. I want surprise. Is what I want.
Oh, you want surprise? Okay. Yeah, you could definitely get the surprise in on that too.
So what I'm hearing is you just want to put it in their butt.
I mean,
He wants to put it in the eye socket. Is what he wants to do.
Prize
That's-
butt sex?
Surprise skull sex.
Oh my god.
ooh, 13.
Oh, sex. Oh.
13 actually just hits.
Quote of the night right there. Surprise skull sex.
Is that the new hashtag of the night? Surprise skull sex?
Hashtag surprise skull sex. Yeah.
Now,
Alright.
if this crits, there's an additional 13 on top of everything I just rolled.
Fucking
Alright, so you basically take your rapier and you're like, oh, this guy's got one eye left? Well, let's change that. And you come from behind him and thrust your rapier through the back of his skull and out the front of his eye, and he screams while his eye is literally a foot and a half forward, and he can actually still see farther ahead. And then as you pull it back through, he can actually see the inside of his skull before he dies.
38 damage.
Yeah.
Fuck me. Skull fuck me.
Everything is awesome.
Yes.
It's pretty close to my max.
Everything is awesome when you're a rogue and you can DPS. Like, whoa.
You guys just killed like 18 people by breathing on them.
To be fair, mine involved song and dance.
That's true.
You didn't have to do anything. You just went, all right.
I found it really loudly, so no, it just sounded like a Maroon 5 song.
Horkle just walked.
Wow.
Good call.
Well, if they're all dead, right?
No, there's still some alive.
All right. How many? What are alive? What do we see?
They're little kobolds and stuff, and they aren't even paying attention to you. They are literally trying to just get out of this entanglement and run away.
Do they get shot down by arrows?
Oh, right. I haven't done that yet. That's right.
I was thinking this was going to be a harder encounter when I did
Oh, that's definitely gonna hit.
Never underestimate the power.
That's
of
gonna
AI.
hit. Oh, that's gonna hit. Oh god, it's gonna hit. I get all the good rolls now.
There they are. There they are.
Holy god.
You guys ever play Hearthstone in the new TV or what is it, TGT map where you shoot at the
Dead.
little,
Dead.
thing in the bottom right?
Dead.
Yeah.
Oh, not dead. Not dead. Dead. Okay.
Well, since I shot, of course, Camo gets to run up there. And
Oh my god, that's right, Camo. There's just too many people. Go ahead,
I'm
Camo.
not even having a ROM attack. He's just hanging out with me.
Okay, another one. He literally just chomps the head off, and it kind of just soars in the air for a good 5 feet, and then drops to the ground.
Jorg, you see what your brother's doing?
Yeah, and he attacks you, and he bites your finger. So now he's attached, and he won't let go. So now you're waving your hand around.
Vengeance from on high.
Oh my
Pelor's mad I have the sword taken out of you.
Okay, I want to look around now, these guys, before we loot the bodies and see if there's anyone else kind of milling about the camp.
There's still people alive. There's still like
Killed
6 or
them
7
all
alive.
just yet.
Yeah. You guys have done a lot.
It's gonna happen.
Oh, in this group, so should we roll initiative?
No. Well, alright.
What?
Roll
What's the
initiative just for
point?
shits and giggles. I mean, you guys are gonna crush
Wrong
them,
one.
but...
That's not the right initiative. That is.
Oh. Well, they're gonna all die. There's like a berserker left, and then the rest of them are kobolds, but...
They're definitely all going to
Do
die.
you want to
That
go
is-
through with
that
it,
Like,
is
or
the
do you
roll
want to
intention.
just
only
like?
under 5 for the enemies and only over 15 for the allies.
I know.
Do you want to go through with it? It's up to you, Rex.
We can smash them as cinematically or actually turn-by-turn combat as you like.
No, we're gonna do it cinematically, because this is just gonna be just
A shit
a
show.
destruction. So all I see is Martin taking his blast sphere and throwing it over the next guys, and
Actually, I can't do that anymore. I'm just shooting Eldritch Blasts at this point.
okay, so you shoot an Eldritch Blast at one, you tick one off. It's kind of like a shooting match between all of you now. You see one go bing, yeah, and then Lumaroth goes forward and uses his little whip thing, and
Yes!
and he actually somehow is able to use this thing effectively on a kobold, gets it to wrap around the body, and then yanks it tight, and the body splits in half.
I told you this would work out.
Luma 4 just kind of sits back and give me a performance check with advantage, Luma 4.
Oh, I mean, I guess if you feel like I really need advantage, but okay.
I'm giving it to you.
Oh, I didn't even roll with advantage. So.
No, you didn't. Okay, well, he plays a beautiful like war song tune to rouse everybody's spirits, and then this last group just kind of starts coming forward. It's about 15 of them. You guys kind of just turn it into a sport. You guys kind of start picking them off, and Horkel's just like hanging out there, sees the berserker, stab, they die, stab, they're dying. He's just going in and taking them out while they're not paying attention, getting all these surprise attacks, and they're dying from all the poison. And you guys eventually kill everything that's out here, and there is just blood everywhere, and it's on you guys. It's on the ground. It's everywhere. Well, you have 2 more people on top of like 6 other people surrounding you. Makes a
I
big
know,
difference.
I know. I'm just saying. I'm pointing it out. I'm not saying that I'm incredulous or anything. Just
Before we
Right.
go into the caves themselves and see what's in there, may we search some of this camp and see if they had anything valuable. Perhaps take a small rest if we are a little tired or injured.
Then all of what? 15 minutes? You want to take a small rest, Martin?
Well, see, I get my spells back when I take a short rest, so that's why.
It's been 15 minutes.
That's why I want to be able to still blast things when we go into the cave, because, you know...
Well, maybe you
It was
should
a
have
hard
just
time last
cantripped
time.
everything.
But then it would be so much less fun, and that's why I said we should search the camp instead and see if they got anything in all these tents.
It was only like 4 or 5 tents. There were just
We've
a bunch of
already-
people.
I mean, in
We've
fairness,
already
we will
searched
see
the
it.
tents.
I don't know this, both in character and out of character.
I mean, I would like to go frolic through the field of the slain dead and, you know, try and find anything of
I
importance
tried
or interest.
5. I was like,
Sure.
nope.
Nope.
Yeah, sure. I'm kind of skeptical after all the carnage, but sure, I'll do this.
So I'd like to do a combination performance investigation because I am frolicking and dancing through the field while looking. So
I'm gonna help look as well.
my dance is a 23 and my investigation's a 14.
So you were skipping to your law and playing a tune, but you are a little bit more distracted at how great the song is. That you just see dead bodies, and you see like a glint here and there randomly of coins. And you know, after about 10 minutes of doing this, you collect about 15 gold pieces and 10 silver pieces.
Alright, fine. If we're doing this, then
Martin, you eventually find a it's an arrow that is a little bit of a better quality than you normally would find, and it gives you +2 to damage. But it's only 1 arrow.
Damn,
Well,
Yep.
that's the special arrow.
I don't
Yep.
really use arrows that much. Lumaroth, you had a bow, yes?
Yes, sir.
This seems to have a faint quality of magic about it. And I hand it to you.
Oh, now Ko's
I will,
missing.
I will
Down
stash
here.
this away
Okay.
and use it as a special moment. Thank you, sir. Pello praise you. Strength check.
And you as well.
Strength check.
Strength check.
He's calling a strength check. Oh, a 23. Oh. If this was, it's so glad that it's not advantage because that would have sucked.
Why not? Why can't they have advantage of
Oh.
Paylor armor?
Oh, you know what? You're right. They match up in strength. It's kind of like that video that somebody posted of
With
the,
fucking
from Full Metal Alchemist.
Yes.
Or whatever.
yes,
Okay,
Yes,
wait a
Sig
minute.
and
How,
like Major Armstrong?
how
You know
close
what?
am I to this happening?
It's happening above your head.
Happening-
Wow, he took off his
Okay,
shirt.
I fall over stunned and I don't understand.
Oh, Tasty's taking it off too. All the half-naked men right now.
Oh, it gets all, yeah.
I'd stand up.
Because then I'll ruin it if I show them my fat body. So I'm just letting the sexy ones do their thing, and I'll just have the aroused penis right now. It's okay.
I'll just hint
Oh
at the
God, I
chest
can't
hair.
even pay.
No.
Oh wow. Give a little chest hair there, baby. Oh man, Tasty,
Come on, you
please
wanna-
put on a shirt. I'm so.
You wanna rub that? Oh, yeah.
My God,
I'm okay.
this is totally derailing so
I've got my
fast.
one victory of the night.
Oh my
When
God.
our Twitch VOD gets banned.
I know, right?
What nudity? I haven't showed any nipples yet.
Oh,
Yeah,
I
but
will.
Pone totally did. He like put his nipple like in the camera.
Damn it.
This got so out of hand so quickly.
Lachlan, do you want a picture, buddy?
Oh, there you go.
Wait here. Alright, I can't wait there.
I didn't-
Unfortunately, Coleman, you are surrounded by adults, so that really sucks.
I am an adult.
I meant like a new adult.
Oh,
Safer adult.
I think I might be the most adult here.
you're the oldest. That doesn't make you
Well,
the
that's
most
fair,
adult.
That's fair. I'm not necessarily the most adult. but
Yeah,
I'm
you're just the oldest.
Hashtag man-child.
Yep.
No, that's me.
No, you are a child
You're
compared to
you're
all of
still in
us.
your early to mid 20s. Of course you are.
Yeah. Anyway,
You know-
so
you know
these
why? My
guys,
nickname in college was Manchild.
I believe it.
So
So you guys have a test of strength, and neither one budges. You guys could go on for hours, and you know it. You guys eventually let go though, and know that Pelor is with you in that strength check.
I love it.
I get knocked over by the pure wave of manly awesomeness that exudes from there. Like, it's like a
I
shock
use
wave goes out, and
prestidigitation to make Bishi sparkles around me.
And yeah, Lachlan, it happens right above you.
Yeah, no, I already said that I fell over and didn't.
I'm sorry, I missed
Yeah,
that. I missed the last
we all
part.
fell- Lachlan started the falling over.
Oh, okay.
followed suit.
I check for erections. You
Check
can't
her.
tell on a Dragonborn. And Martin, you can't tell because he's wearing baggy clothes. I should have given him.
Well, since I need to strap on my armor, we can take a short rest. No.
Oh my God.
Incidentally, I rolled a 16 investigation.
Yeah, I rolled 19 investigation as well.
Oh, yeah, I should roll that, huh?
Oh yeah.
Oh, hey.
Oh wow.
Whoa.
Oh
As
my
we're busy
God.
flexing over here, he's just like bodies,
He, like-
bodies.
He sees that going on. He's like, and he looks. He kind of doesn't really see much going on. And he's like, or whatever. And he looks over at a bot and he's like, ooh, something sparkly. I'm gonna take this. And it's a sparkly, gem encrusted scabbard that comes off of one of the berserkers.
Nice.
It's worth about 250 gold.
Ooh.
Yeah. Or you can use it for your rapier. It's up to you.
I mean, might as well for now, right?
Yeah. What does it do? Not
I
everything.
want to know how much damage does it do?
It's a scabbard. It doesn't do anything.
It's a scabbard. It's a goddamn sword. Of course it does something.
Scabbard's the sheath for the sword.
Yeah.
Uh,
Oh. Yeah. No, it's
Oh.
not. Just looks pretty. It may or may not do something, but for now he just knows it looks pretty.
Put Harzan in it. He would love that. I'm not saying. What is this?
Oh yeah, I forgot to send you that message.
Too late. No.
Waka waka.
Waka waka. And then let's see. The other, what was it? Lachlan and Martin were also, or no. It was
I rolled
Lachlan.
19 for investigation.
Okay.
I rolled
Naoko,
16.
did you look?
It's up to
No,
you if
my
I take that
character's not
investigation.
into
I'm
that.
too busy flexing while
No.
I'm.
You're too busy flexing. You don't notice much else except for the power and strength that comes from your brother from Pelor, and that's enough for you. Lachlan, you are able to find just about like 25 pieces of gold. Not great, not bad.
25 pieces of who?
Of gold.
Oh snap! All right, I'll take it.
Yeah, and Horkle got the gem encrusted scabbard. Did I miss anybody? I don't think so.
I just danced in the field of bodies, man.
Yep.
How long did we have for that?
What?
Searching over these. While we're searching over these bodies, how long did it take?
How long did you want it to take?
I don't know. However long it needs to take.
Well,
I
there's
mean-
nobody
I mean,
attacking. Everybody's
at this
dead.
point, I'm just sitting like here and waiting for Leosin to come down. I imagine they're all coming down.
Yep.
Motion for Pelor to bless us because of that amazing display of brotherhood.
Make it a religion check with advantage because of the awesomeness.
Both of us?
Yes. You both
Well-
can if Martin wants to.
I'm going to, but I'm not going to be asking.
Wow.
I'm not going to be asking Palor.
I
I'm
mean,
not going to be
advantage.
asking Palor. But I'm going to be asking for the blessing
Oh right,
of the sun.
advantage was the 12. I'm sorry. That just made me laugh at the 0.
No, 18 for me.
Okay. So Martin gets a little bit more out of Pelor.
I'm not
However,
asking Pelor. I'm asking the son or my patron.
oh well, yeah. You feel a warmth come back from your patron.
I look directly in the sun, and then
No. You're able to look directly in the sun, and your eyes do not burn. Your patron gives you that ability while you look up to him. Lumaroth, you feel something from Pelor. However, you are also feeling a great evil coming from the side of your hip, or is it your back? Is your sword?
Hip.
Hip. Okay. And you feel that there is a warring inside you as you try and speak to Pelor, because the sword gives off this angry vibe and basically tells you you need to wield me. Stop using that stupid short sword or short bow and wield me. I am the better. I can help you create destruction in front of your enemies. And so that kind of comes out a little bit harder than the Pelor divinity that you feel.
It's yelling at you. You were bad.
I'm gonna just shake it off and move forward.
now I can stare into the sun with no ill effect.
After about 5 minutes, it starts to hurt.
5 minutes, long time.
I'm
Yeah.
totally gonna con some people the next town we're in.
All right, so you guys have looted the bodies. You have taken your short rest so that you can get your spells back.
Dude, I need
Lumafor has spent a good hour just dancing and performing this beautiful death dance, essentially.
out of character, Lachlan or Casey, how many spells do you have normally?
7.
That's why. I have 2.
Oh yeah, now aware.
Lumafor, you have blood spattered all over your boots and part of your legs. Did you want to just allow that, or did you want to do anything
Can I
with that?
prestidigitate it away? Like clean,
Well,
just clean all of us up?
It's up to Lumafor. Does he? I want to know if he enjoyed the death dance as much as his performance said he did.
I mean, you can. I mean, he can use that to clean. I don't care.
Okay.
I just clean all of us up.
Yeah. I would say I have no attachment to the blood. It was just a side effect.
Yeah. Okay.
Do we see Sir Leosin after we kind of...
He is coming down far from the distance with his 4 archers, and they're kind of just walking through and making sure that everything's dead. He's more toward this end, and you guys are more toward like here at this point.
All right.
Is message on this? Is it /MSG, the name of the person?
/W.
/W.
And then the name of the person.
Got it. Okay, so it's like WoW. Okay, thank you.
Wop wop.
Yeah, I'm wondering
Saw
what you
that.
guys want to do.
I'm not in charge here, man.
I'm not looking at you. I'm just looking at the group.
I
We're
follow my
walking
brother and I add to the chaos.
toward
I know.
Lachlan, who has already moved.
That's what's
ahead
great
of us.
about you. So you guys move up toward Lachlan, and he just kind of...
Before we start moving that way, I want to go to Sir Leosin and ask him if he can position maybe half his archers above the cave entrance on the ridge, and then half as well as him below at the entrance, just to make sure that nothing escapes while we go in and flush out whatever is in there.
I think we're all going in, right?
Yeah. Leosin says to you, well, actually, we were thinking about going in since we saved your asses the last time that you guys were in there.
I shrug my shoulders and say, fair enough, may the sun bless you, and walk away.
So you walk away, and Leosin prepares his men up. They pull out, a little bit of dried salted meat and some pieces of bread, and they eat something real quick before they get ready to head in. Look at all them smiles coming from Lashak over there.
Don't worry about it.
Doc, check your messages, please.
He's got so many going on right now. He's a busy
I'm
man.
not used to getting messaged over Roll20. I'm sorry.
No, just Slack.
Yeah.
No, it wasn't Slack. I'm neutral good.
All right, I didn't want to do it out loud just because I was curious. Continue.
I take no offense to discussing my alignment in public.
No, I didn't. I
Keep it a sensitive subject for a minute.
45 seconds of
Say
us
it loud,
discussing
say it
happened.
proud.
I'm proud of my neutral good alignment, and nobody can take that away from me.
I was trying to avoid this minute conversation, damn it.
But these minute conversations are what's funny.
Anyway,
All right, so you guys head in.
Yes.
I'm
Okay.
following the Ocean's
Absolutely.
lead at this point.
We head in with Martin. Can you illuminate my shield, please?
I cast light on his shield.
Okay.
And as he does that, I'm gonna use Prestidigitate to make a small glowing, like either candle or ball of fire in my hand, and use that to illuminate the slight area around me. So the majority of light's coming from him, and then I can kind of see what's directly in front of me.
Yeah, and I'm just gonna make my wand light again, but keep it fairly low, just illuminating the area so I can see where I'm walking. Basically.
Okay. So you guys make it back in, and oddly enough, there is nobody at the entrance.
Shall we head back to the bridge, or leaving it open to the group?
The broken bridge?
It's
or a
only a
different
7-foot
bridge?
cross.
Oh, that's fair.
Perhaps maybe we should check the other rooms as we're going up there, though, just in case someone lies in wait.
Leosin, are you at all familiar? I guess you only came in part way last time. Perhaps we should brief you on the layout here.
Might be helpful.
Yeah, so I just sort of describe, all the rooms that we encountered last
To the
time we
right,
were in.
there is to the right tunnel. It'll be hard for us to pass with this many people, as there are some frozen bodies, and
They won't be frozen at this point.
fair. We want to walk. Well, the last time we walked into that room, the secret tunnel, if I remember correctly, was covered by rocks. Is that not wrong?
Yeah, I think the only reason to go back there would be, what's her face? Names.
Frulam?
Frislina?
Furlom.
Frislina.
Furlom had a desk with some papers and books and like trunks and things like that. We looked through it and didn't see anything that looked too important to us. But I mean, besides what I already told you about their movements. If you wanted to look at that, Leosin, then we could go back that direction. Otherwise, I think that the interesting things lie along the road to the left down the stairs.
Well, this documents and papers and stuff could be very vital. Yeah, maybe we should go there first, so that I can discern if there's anything that maybe you guys missed, because you guys don't know as much about the cult as I do.
Fair
Works
enough.
for me.
Let's lead the way. Let's take it slow and keep toward the right wall as previously, and I'll lead the charge.
I'm feeling whatever. What I'm looking for. I can't think of the word I'm looking for. I hug the left wall as we go forward.
Okay.
I mean, I'm sticking with the group, but I'm just staying on the left wall just to be cheeky.
Okay.
I want to prepare an Eldritch Blast to see if anything comes out from this area, from like the center tunnel. I want to shoot them as soon as they appear.
They'd come like, whoops, I'm sorry. This.
Yeah, I'm hugging the wall behind Lumeroth, but if anything comes out of there, I'm gonna fire away immediately.
Okay. But you guys are heading. That's not what I wanted.
Over here.
Yes.
Yeah.
Correct.
You guys are going this way.
So how high are the ceilings in this cavern? Just curious.
Depending on the room, they range from 30 to 70 feet high.
Okay.
Yeah.
Does this cavern have much in the ways like stalactites and stalagmites?
It's for the most part, not, except for in the bigger caverns, as denoted on the map. Those would be the areas in which there would be stalactites and stalagmites. So in these smaller alcoves, there's really not much. They are more man-made side tunnels, whereas the ones that had the stalactites and stuff like that are more natural with some man-made additions as needed.
Okay. Curious. Having thoughts.
Sure.
Let's walk forward.
Gulp.
Following that purple line that was on the map.
Okay. And you guys go forward. You still see the frozen-ish bodies. Right now it's really just at their feet with leftover frozen. It took a while, but they're still very dead and they're very blue-looking at this point because their body temperature is so cold. But they have not bloated yet at this point.
Mm-hmm. I want to do a quick check in this room first because I haven't been there yet.
Sure. There isn't much there. There's just some dead guys and some, I think there was a few weapons, but they were, little short swords. Nothing of great value.
Yeah, we
Sorry,
executed a guy who was passed out drunk in there.
Alright, I'll follow the rest of the group.
I forgot about that.
He deserved it.
You think everybody deserves it.
I mean, they probably do.
Yeah, well, I mean, you're not wrong, but next room, also nothing. Leosin looks at you. Does this seem a little weird that we have not run into anything yet outside? There was like 70 dudes.
Very weird.
Actually, now that you mention it, at first I thought that we just cleared everything out, but...
Well, there was a whole campsite here. You guys just saw that they were gone. You guys didn't say, you didn't see that they all left. How do we know that there's not half the camp that was there 3 days ago is hiding in these catacombs? You guys haven't searched everything, correct?
Well,
No.
we searched...
I mean, I don't have a map. I definitely don't know if we've been everywhere in here.
Well, there's definitely at least one chamber that we didn't get to. And who knows what lies beyond that.
I see.
Let's get you to the end. I'll guard the entrance, and let's have you look over these papers, assuming they're still there. If not, we'll have to devise another plan.
Okay. And so you guys make it into the next room. Again, it doesn't look like she even came back. Like, her papers are still exactly where you left them. There's, whatever you guys overturned and took away is missing, but nothing has been touched. The chute is still closed, and it doesn't look like anything's changed at all.
How big are the rocks in the way of the chute?
Medium to large, I'd say no more than 90 pounds in weight per rock.
Could we potentially move them with 2 or 3 of us on a rock?
Potentially.
Do
You
you
can
guys
move.
want to try to clear this away and use the chute to go into the room?
Go for it.
I'll help.
Martin, Lumifor, or who's got the highest strength in the group besides Martin and Lumaroth?
Lumifor, I thought, had pretty high strength.
Yeah, 15. It's not
Yeah.
bad.
Let's try to move these rocks out of the way and clear the tunnel if we can.
Making my athletics check.
Strength or athletics?
That's not good.
Athletics will be better.
Seeing it.
Yeah.
Yeah, wow, I got a 3 there. It's terrible.
Well, it's all the same for me.
So you guys were able to lift it up at first, but then Lumifor and Martin's legs start to shake and they drop the rock, but you have enough time that you're able to slip your hands out before the rock lands on your fingertips, Lumaroth.
It doesn't look like we're moving this rock today. Not at least with you. Not at least with you few.
I mean, can't we just shove it?
Instead
are
of
we
lifting,
lifting
just
it?
push it.
Yeah, let's get as many behind and let's push it out of the way.
One more time, friend.
I mean, and we have some others with us, right? Got to chip
Yeah.
in? I mean, I'd chip in myself, but I feel like I'd just get in the way, to be honest.
I wanted to give it another go. Kittle.
Ho. Um, so you guys are able to push it about 2 feet. However, then you feel a lot of resistance behind this rock that you guys have been pushing. And it sounds like it's grating against something.
Can we look up the chute and see if there's anything like in there, or would we be able,
Well,
would we be able to?
Chute goes down, actually.
It hasn't moved enough, but there's like a crack or two where we can maybe shine a light down through it.
You can sure try.
All right, I'll come up and
I know
my
it.
wand light up to max power and try to look down.
Sure. And through the cracks, you are able to discern that there are other rocks that are in the way. You see, like as your light goes through, you see another rock, and then the light kind of specks through again and off to a side, and you see another shape of a rock that's different than the other one.
I would recommend against the chute.
Are there any like fist-sized rocks in there?
Yeah, at the edge of the tunnel, there's probably 2 or 3.
I just want to pick up one of the fist-sized rocks.
Sure.
I'm gonna cast light on that instead of his shield.
Oh gosh, if only this was Pathfinder and we could hit a rock throwing spell.
Well,
Leo,
I could still throw this rock with light cast on it in case we need to look ahead.
Leosin, I take it that you have rifled through the papers and the books that are behind us?
I have, and I have found one little tidbit of information. They are heading west to Burgerost, and then north along the Tradeway. This, I think. No, you told him that, about Baldur's Gate.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Which is on the trade route, but he knows the exact. He now knows the exact town that they want to hit next.
Okay.
No.
And he tells you that Burgerost isn't too far away, but they have at least a full day's ride ahead of us now.
Now, Martin is fine doing whatever, but Tasty would like to search the last room and just kind of clear that out, and then possibly collapse the cavern and make sure they can't get back in here and use it as another base.
Which last room? The room
The
you guys
with the bridge, yeah.
that you guys weren't able to make it to?
Yeah.
Okay. What time is it? I haven't even
Well,
looked
do we
at the time.
care about investigating that last room that we never got to?
We'd have to make a 7-foot jump
Or
over
climb.
climb a 40-foot wall.
I mean,
No.
just
With the
hook
jump.
up some ropes.
Nah,
and
it's probably about 20.
climb up the wall.
Yeah.
Leosin, could you and your archers ready the horses, and we'll search the last room in this cavern, make sure that there's no other remnants hiding out here,
I
and then
think
we'll
we
start
should
the ride.
stick together in case there are remnants hiding out here.
Yeah, I definitely think that sticking together is the best plan here.
With 12 of us total, it may be rough to get up the steps. Let's get as many up as we can in the wall and leave the rest down at the bottom just in case.
Again, I would advise that we all just stick together. We can maybe throw a rope across the bridge or something like that, and all get across relatively easily.
We might as well try. Let's move toward the bridge down the left path and throw some ropes.
Okay. So you guys head off, and again, no resistance, no anything. It's almost too quiet.
This is really worrying me.
You guys don't even hear those bats or sturges that you heard from the last time you were in here. There's no rustling, no nothing.
I mentioned this to Leosin. There were creatures in here before. This is a bit odd.
Yeah, I can see the blood dried, but I don't see many bodies where this blood was. Are you guys gonna go up and around, or are you guys just gonna try and build a makeshift
Martin
ladder?
would go up and around.
Yeah, I'm
Okay.
thinking the easiest way would be just go up and around. Somebody can initially clear that, and then just secure a rope to let everybody else shimmy across
I mean,
more
we could-
easily.
try and climb up it and attach a rope at the top?
We could. I just think it'd be easier. It'll only take a minute to walk around.
Martin's
Yeah.
going and walking around. Sets off.
Okay.
I'll
with
follow
his-
Martin.
Might
with
as
the-
well walk around.
I'm climbing.
Okay. Give me athletics.
I'm gonna try and make my athletics check to jump over.
I'm trying to climb.
You make it about halfway up. Martin, you. This is actually perfect. So, Lumifor is trying to climb up. You get your claws up onto the top of the broken thing, and as that happens, Martin steps on your fingertips, and you let go, and you fall down. Just roll a d6.
Oh.
All right. You know what? If you want to roll athletics or acrobatics, see if you can dodge that out of the way.
I will totally acrobat that shit.
I'm gonna motion my hands like ask and like hold them out.
Oh,
for the
yeah.
rope, see if I can secure that.
So right as you were about to land, you kind of kick your foot off of one of the little rock pieces that fell from the ladder, and you're able to sidestep your way onto the level ground back in the cavern room below the bridge, taking no damage, no nothing, except for your fingertips hurt, and you kind of give Martin a quick little glare as he moves forward.
I'm sorry, friend.
Ow! I climb back up.
You're able to make it this time.
I
Can we both
attach a
secure the
fucking
ropes, yeah?
rope.
Okay. And then everybody else is able to safely make it across. What did you want to do, Martin?
Once we're in there, I want to cast light. And
Okay.
look around.
Since we're in here, I'm gonna pick up my hand axe because I didn't pick that up when we were running out, or at least I'm gonna search for it.
I would search for it.
I'm gonna, if there's no one else here, I'm gonna look through the bodies of the berserkers that we killed if they're still there.
You don't find your hand axe. It is missing.
Is there any other swords or any other weapons in the ground that I could see?
No.
Can I look through the bodies of the berserkers that we left here if they're still here?
The bodies are not there.
Okay, well, to the next room then, where they housed
Well-
whatever was in here.
That's where we haven't been, and I shine my wand light over to the stairs. Well, okay, I got down about 10 of those stairs, and then I turned and ran away like a little girl.
I take
Like,
offense
I
actually,
to
sometimes
that.
feel like that Lachlan and I are cut from the same cloth.
All right. So you guys actually, as you guys make it in farther into this this room before you guys move on, this chamber has been enlarged and reshaped from its original form. The floor and 3 of the walls are smooth, and stalactites and stalagmites have been polished into gleaming columns. Every surface glistens with moisture, and the air is warm and humid. The flat walls of the chamber are decorated with shallow abstract carvings of dragons. Dragons' tails coil into intricate patterns and knots that flow along across the walls. The creature portrayed in the northwest corner stands out, a 5-headed dragon rising from an erupting volcano. Other dragons, which seem dwarfed by the 5-headed monstrosity, flock to its side. A small wooden chest with silver and mother-of-pearl inlays sit on the floor in the corner in front of the monstrous dragon carving.
Can I roll a religion check to see if I know anything about these carvings?
Sure.
Also, this is new. I point around.
You do realize what the 5-headed monstrosity is. I assume you actually already know that, but for those who
Yeah.
don't, it's
For
Tiamat.
you.
Yes.
The mother of dragons is
My
influence is
mother
felt here.
fuck.
Yes.
Do we see anything else in the room? Like I'm shining my light around now.
And there's a chest.
You do see the
Yeah, well,
chest.
I'm not gonna look at it first.
Let's walk over to this chest and look at it to see what I can look when I see what I can see. Is it locked? Does it try to open it? I guess.
Okay, try and open it up.
Well, I'm gonna ask, is it locked? I'm gonna like pull the lid to see if it's locked.
It is locked.
I'm
Hey,
gonna search around on the lower level as they're going up there.
hey, Horkle, this you think you can jimmy this lock?
I can give it a shot.
While they're looking at the stuff up there, can I look at the lower level, see if there's anything around there?
You want to go into the next room?
Well, wait,
there's-
Martin, before we move.
Oh,
Martin,
are we
I'm
in
gonna-
this room right here, or are we in?
Yeah, no, you're still in that room. You haven't made it into the other room yet.
Okay. I thought we were in the other room.
Nope,
I thought we were-
nope. You guys ever made it far enough into this room to really see everything?
Okay, I thought we were
Yeah.
in the next room over.
Nope,
So
you're
Martin,
still.
Before we move, how are we feeling about opening this chest? Because it is locked. Horkle.
I'm gonna go ahead and take a look at the lock, see if I can figure out anything
Yeah,
about
no, I
it, like
thought
how
we were
hard
in
it
the
might
other room.
be.
That's why I was looking around. So.
Right, you're just looking. You're looking how to disarm it or open it or whatever.
Yeah, just anything that I happen to notice about it, maybe my experience or things like that.
Detect trap. Detect trap.
I don't. Do I have that?
With
I
your
think so.
thieves' tools, yes.
All right, there you go. Thieves tool it up.
Okay. Roll a sleight of hand.
You should have proficiency in the tools themselves.
Yeah, I think it's like dexterity, and then you have proficiency
Yeah, if there's right underneath your passive
or
wisdom
intelligence, depending on which.
Well, right underneath your passive wisdom or passive perception, you have your tool, and you can put in what set it uses. So like I have proficiency in a dice set.
Yeah, I actually don't have that stuff set up on my character page. I have it on my my regular one. Would that be? There's no way that's any better though than sleight of hand for me, right?
What? You're.
They both use dexterity and they both use proficiency. But if you have expertise in one, then it'd be a little bit different.
It's for both of them. I'm just gonna reduce sleight of hand. It should be the same.
To you, you notice it's a little tough, but but you are able to discern how you are able to open it.
Does it? I guess do I get like any like tricky bad vibes from it, or does it just seem?
You don't feel 100% confident in your feeling about this.
Lumeroth. I can probably open this, but it might not go super great. Do you want me to just try?
Hold on, let me look at it real quick. Is there any magical vibe coming off of this chest, or does it seem mundane?
Give me an Arcana check.
Yeah, all right.
Well, everything seems good to you.
I'm gonna cast detect magic.
Yep.
Okay.
His sword does. His sword does.
What type of sword? I can I help them look over the.
This sword. That's what it has.
Yep, it has detect magic. You do not detect any magic coming from the outside of the chest, but you are able to tell that there's something inside the chest that might be somewhat magical in nature.
I think we should risk it. Maybe there's something magical in the chest, fellas.
I could. Calmly, are you? Or, I'm sorry, Horkle. Can you pop that thing open? You seem the unscrupulous type.
Oh, wait a minute. Hold on, everybody, real quick. I want to ask Leosin real quick. You've dealt with these people longer than we have. What's your judgment here? Apparently, there's some sort of magical item in this chest. Should we give it a shot?
Is it? He turns to you, Horkle, and goes, "Do you feel confident that there's no traps or anything on there?"
Hell no.
I would say leave it alone. They are known to basically the way this thing looks.
Fine, everybody stand back.
When you say stand back, Martin's gonna edge along the wall towards the next room and kind of like just poke his head around and see if he give a listen to see if he hears or sees anything.
I'm gonna get a good 20 feet away from this thing, and I'm
I'm
gonna cast
standing
shatter
behind
on
him.
I'm gonna cast shatter on the chest.
Nice.
Interesting, because it says an object, doesn't it?
Yeah,
It does say object in there. So yeah, go ahead.
I will break that
I step back.
motherfucking thing.
Okay, are you giving us? Are you warning us about what
He
you're
did.
doing?
I said, everyone get back.
He did.
Okay.
He warned everybody to get back.
I
In the middle. Okay.
Boom!
All right. So
I dropped the beat again.
you drop the beat.
Thank you.
You hear a snap from beneath the chest, followed by a hissing sound like dozens of angry snakes, or like liquid moving through open tubes. A moment later, liquid sprays out from dozens of tiny holes, but in this instance, it shatters all over the place. And it splatters all over the place. I need everybody to make me dexterity saving throws. Or not saving throws, just dexterity throws. But it'll be saving.
Saving throw or just dexterity check?
Saving throw, I'm sorry. It is a saving throw.
Okay, just
I
I
got the same
apologize.
thing there. I don't
Yeah,
have
thanks.
Any
proficiency.
consideration given that we're backed far away? And
20
where-
feet
Yeah.
away.
Yep.
Okay.
Don't tell me I had a DM. I'll
Good.
come over there and
Good.
smack you.
Oh no! I wasn't saying.
Does that mean you're coming to Ohio?
I am coming to Ohio.
Illinois, which
I know where you
actually
are.
is even further from him.
And I also know that you go to Akron a bunch of times, and Akron isn't that far from me, buddy.
Akron this weekend.
Good to know, good to know. So everybody except for Lachlan misses the splashing acid. However, I need you to make a Constitution saving throw now. You take 2 acid or poison damage.
Wait, it's poison?
Yeah, the 2 damage is poison. Well, poison acid. Acid
Okay,
would be
'cause
better.
It matters.
Okay,
because
it's
I have
acid.
poison resistance.
It's acid.
Alright, there's my constitution.
Constitution.
Big ol' oneer.
Yeah.
Or no, twoer.
And then you take another 8 acid damage due to once it got under your skin, it started to melt, and in the smoke, acid came through into your nose, and you took more damage.
Lachlan utters a string of profanities and starts.
Shaking his arm.
Dancing.
Yeah, basically. Do the hokey pokey violently.
Turn yourself around.
I mean, that's
What
what
it's all about.
Well, we should continue on here and search the last room before
So
we
nothing
continue.
in the chest, it just blew up and exploded, huh? Nothing sitting in it.
Nope. It just blew up.
Well, Leosin, looks like you were right.
Martin walks over and kicks the chest away.
Make a dexterity throw. Now make me a Constitution saving throw.
Oh no.
Well, okay, you only took 4 total acid damage.
Wow.
However, you have now lost your boot on one of your feet. Roll a d4 and find out which boot it is. 1 to 2 is right, 3 to 4 is left.
Except
What the fuck,
So,
Martin?
so you totally.
you know, I'm okay with this though, because it's on this part when it's not actually meaningful.
3!
Yeah. That's 3 in a row. Yeah, that's
And
3
one
ones
is
in a row.
D4.
Still.
Still, I mean, the statistics should have been he should not have gotten a 1 on a D4.
Eh.
1 in
What-
1600.
What are the?
No, it'd be
what-
less
what
than
boot
that.
do I lose?
Well, 2
You lose the
D20s
right.
And then 1 D4. Then
Right.
1 in 20 times 1. Anyways.
You lose the right foot. So your right foot is now barefoot.
Okay, and is his boot like gone?
It's kind of like the acid kind of went
intact?
up the foot, and then it kind of ended like at his like right above his ankle. So he's
Okay.
currently wearing part of a boot, but at the wrong end.
Those are my
Gotcha.
mother's boots. All right. Next room then.
It is 11:40. Did we want to keep going and find out what's in this room, or did we want to? End it here.
Cliffhanger.
I want to
Cliffhanger.
look. I want to look, and if there's no one
I'm
there,
all for
like,
cliffhangers. I am a fan of a good cliffhanger.
I feel like Pone will hurt
No,
me
we
if I leave it.
cliffhang this one. I'm a little tired tonight. So
Okay.
I'm good with that.
All right.
I'm
So-
really good not playing till midnight.
Yeah, me too. So you guys start heading down the stairs, and you hear a roar, and it freezes all of you in place because this is a roar that echoes and reverberates the room that you are in, and that is where we'll end it.
cool.
Excellent.
Fuck!
XP for the night.
Oh yeah, you guys get XP. What is that?
Wait,
Get a
what is
button
XP?
too.
What is this XP you talking about?
I don't know. I've literally never used it, so I don't know.
Okay. All right. Let's see. That's 25 times 80. Plus 1800 plus 1800 plus 1800. And then there was an orc in there. That's 100. And then there's 6 of you. Everybody. Oh, I divided by the wrong amount. Divided by. Damn it. So 2,000 plus. Damn it. 7,500 by 6. Everybody gets 1,300 experience.
So what's that put us at total since I've missed some sessions?
Well, you missed the big experience last session.
Oh,
I don't know
shit.
if I'm behind or not.
You're not behind.
Yeah.
Okay. So what's the total XP we're at now? 'Cause-
You said we got 1,300 for that.
You got 1,300.
I am at 5,630 XP.
I'm at 4K.
53.
Horkle, you, Lumaroth, or Pone, what did you have?
5,630.
Okay, that's where you're at.
Okay.
Awesome.
By the way, everybody have a great night. Thanks for watching.
Ooh, we're almost to 5, everyone.